good source of fiber.
So they don't help with your eyes? Shit.
Okay, no.
I've been lied to.
Those are great. Yeah,
Okay, hold up.
Actually, the food pyramid is a whole lie, a scam, a scheme,
Cheers. We all
false
got that tea.
advertisement.
He ain't got no
you
tea.
got that tea?
That mother is drinking.
What you mean?
What you got? That man over eating.
It's mango tea.
That man over there eating grapes like Skittles.
Look at John.
Hold up. Let me make sure.
Oh my God.
It's that mango tea, fellas. Get
Yeah,
your
I
fruits
guess
and
so.
your tea. Yeah.
I guess so. Man, got the mango tea over there. That shit like,
Yeah.
you got turmeric in that. Like, what?
Bro.
I'm gonna put y'all on something. Okay? When you get your fruit,
What kind of tea you
your
drinking?
fruit. Who?
Not Troy.
Oh, some honey chamomile.
Makes
Righteous.
think he fancy. Okay.
Is it
Okay.
warm?
Yo.
Yes. Spell chamomile.
CHAMOMILE. Chamomile. Yeah, I got that. That's in the bank. I done seen the name enough. You know I know how to spell that.
That nigga in school, he better know how to spell that.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
You said
Nah, I
that.
got
I
some-
looked at you like
Don't fuck
Got
that
some
C or
elderberry.
C.
elderberry.
ELDER.
Shit good.
ERY.
It's good for your health. You feel me?
Oh, did you ask me to spell that? You didn't ask me to spell that.
Spell elderberry.
ELDERBERRY. Yeah.
My nigga,
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That
You
is
talking about-
good.
I wasn't in the spelling bee, but I was in the geography bee. 8th grade, I won that. What you talking about?
Type shit.
Show me a map. I'll tell you exactly what that mode is. On me.
No,
Yeah,
Atlas
we
what?
lost.
I don't need no Atlas.
I definitely
Man, what?
feel.
Oh, right here. GPS? Don't need it. Oh, right here.
I know that's
We
right.
lost. You ask me.
North, south, east, what? Hey, no compass. Right here.
But you better than me.
You know I use the sun as a compass?
I'm playing. I'll get us lost.
I definitely don't know. I'll be like, where is that?
Nah,
I ain't
I
gonna lie
can't.
to you.
Go ahead.
They never taught us how to read a compass correctly in school. I don't know how to read a compass.
It's for directions.
Listen, okay? First of all, listen. You making it sound real literate and simple. If you are standing in the middle of the woods, nigga, and you like, do we go left, right, back? Where do we go? And nigga, you say north, but you're facing southeast. How do you know which way to go? You know what I'm saying? that dang on compass is not compassing, nigga. And they compassing.
I can't. I'm like, bro, like,
I'm dead. I'm serious.
it's for directions.
It's for direction.
Come on now.
Oh my
but
God.
you throw the SE and the SN in there. About 8 directions on that
Southwest
compass.
and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, you know,
Yeah, northeast.
you got to be
I don't like-
specific. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like the people who use like them terms for directions. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like a.
Go south. Ah, come on, bro.
I'm like a, you know what I'm saying? I'm like a monumental type person where it's just like, oh, I'm right by the bodega on the left, or I'm right by the corner store.
Yeah.
up the you know what I'm saying? Don't tell me I'm northeast. I'm like, if I'm trying to meet up with you somewhere, and you over here like, oh yeah, I'm northeast from 5th.
Where is that at, bro? Like
Northeast from 5th. Nigga, what is this? What is this? The Oregon Trail? What you got me
bro,
out?
you got your iPhone out like
doing?
this. You out in the street like this,
Northeast
trying to use the damn
from
phone compass.
5th.
So you said it's
Nigga,
back
I don't
that
even know
way?
what 5th is.
Yo,
Funny
crazy
thing is,
work.
what I'm gonna ask is, where's 5th? First of all, so it's like not only is it where's Northeast, where's Fifth?
Right.
That's gonna make
I got
right
nowhere
in
to
front
go
of
off
fourth.
of.
Right in front of
Nigga,
fourth. Right behind the
nigga,
third.
Nah.
I'm on 28th. You
That's
talking
how
about
you-
meet you on 5th?
That's how you know you dealing with an old nigga though, bro. That's how you know you dealing with an old head.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you know you dealing with an old head. You be like, hey man, you know how to get to Neiman Marcus? Like, yeah, you gonna go west. You gonna go west down there for about 3 miles. And then once you see this big statue looking thing with a bird, it's a bird on it. Make a sharp right, but then the immediate next left is gonna be a little dirt road for about 0.2 miles. I'm like, oh my.
Like literally, like what?
He ain't saying
Hey,
no
niggas over
street
here-
names, no nothing, bro. All directions.
He said dirt road.
You said West
Dirt road.
statue.
Statue.
You over here trying to take notes
Like,
because you
what?
know you're not gonna
He
remember
said
that.
it was a bird, right?
Asking people on the
Statue.
way, hey man, you seen a statue with the bird on it?
Nigga, hey, you lived in a city your whole life. You ain't never seen no statue with no
Man,
Man, come on, bro.
I've been here for 20 years, bro. What are you talking about?
What statue with a bird, bro?
Like,
I
come
guarantee
on.
it was a
about
place you
statue.
passed by like every day and you didn't even know it
At the
was
damn
a
bank.
statue.
Crazy.
Statue
Hey,
in
it's
the
at
bank parking lot.
hey, it's a statue on top of the courthouse and you ain't never seen that hoe. You like, damn, I didn't even know that shit
I
was
didn't even
there.
know that mother going there. Like,
Like, damn, this show is a statue on.
nah, that
Who
is
going to court?
hilarious.
Oh man, bro. Yeah, don't give me no directions like that, bro. Cause I'm just gonna look it up. Like, just send me the. That's why I thank God for Apple, where you can be like, send me a low.
Yeah.
You hear
Send
me?
it to me. I can see
Send me a
exactly
location.
in real time where you at. Like, you telling me you on 5th, nigga? You right here.
You right here.
This
You
ain't
next
5th.
to me.
This ain't 5th. I'm right behind you, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm in line. I'm tapping you, nigga. Talk about you on 5th, nigga. I'm right behind you,
Oh
You
my
lying to me. You
God.
told me to go all the way down to East Bruising. And you behind me.
bro. You're like,
Why
oh
you
yeah, I was
covering
gonna be
your
on 5th. I'm
jacket
just.
like that man said,
Oh my god.
oh my God.
I don't know if I did
that. That was
I
beautiful.
can't deal with y'all niggas right now.
You are
I
really
can't
a
do it.
comedian. Like, he's really a comedian, bro.
I can't deal with y'all niggas right
Like, what?
now. Oh my god.
Y'all know what? Y'all know what's going on this month, though, right?
What's going on?
Something very
Let me
important.
know. Let me know.
Something very important. A
Some
lot
of-
of people look over.
People
A lot
graduate.
of people look over.
Graduation?
You know?
See, you doing it right now. You don't even realize.
What we doing?
It's an important
Today?
month.
What's the month?
Yeah, it's mental health for men.
Oh, I was gonna say it's the finals.
Yeah,
You know what?
Yeah, that's today. That's the
I
day.
got, I got,
But for you to be
got the
into
green
the
on.
finals,
So
got
wait
that
a
as a
green
minute.
man,
on.
you gotta have a good mental.
Time out. Time out. So you need to tell me the finals is more important than men's health?
I ain't say that. I'm joking, yo.
I'm gonna keep it a buck,
But
though,
that's how people be though,
Hey,
and that's why
it
we
is.
here. That's how
Exactly.
people be.
No cap.
You know what I'm saying?
No
don't
cap.
don't be like me. That was an example. I was tricking you.
Yeah, he
Don't be
was
like me.
trolling. He
You know
was
what I'm saying?
definitely trolling.
Yeah, I was trolling. I ain't trolling about the green though. Go Celtics.
I thought you said something else. When you said don't be like me, I thought you said something else. But I had to
Put them,
re-listen.
put them grapes with the pits down.
You hear me?
Hey,
I'm like John.
hey,
I'm like John. What are you talking about?
hey,
You
Don't
did
be
way
like-
too hard, bro.
hey, you eating them joints like you've been on the plantation
Yo, he
you
got
know,
him like-
day, boy. You know,
He got him like Skittles in his hand, bro. Like he about to play crack.
hey, you know, niggas, niggas getting old when they eating grapes like dice. They start shaking that joint up. You're like, yeah, you.
You gotta eat them certain way because I got seeds in these grapes. I got bite off the top.
You gotta
Bite the seeds
chill.
out. Yeah.
This nigga eating grapes like strawberries, bro. What's wrong with you,
Cannot
bro?
deal, bro.
What is up with you? He said,
Oh shoot,
"It's
man!
been a long day."
A long day. Man, oh, it's getting hot in here, ain't it?
Yeah, why you got that jacket on in the
Yeah.
house? Take the damn hoodie off.
Cause you eating them
man.
grapes so
the
damn
AC's
hard.
on. The AC's on really high.
You over there
on.
working out. You eating them damn grapes.
Yeah,
So
it's damn
damn
work. I gotta
hard,
take
bro.
the seeds out the grapes every time I eat them. Stupid. Bite the top off, take the seeds out. Eat the bottom of the grape, put the seeds back in the bowl. It's a workout. It's a damn workout. But like,
What kind of grapes you eating, bro?
Dr. Sebi, he recommended these seeds. These are the best seeds for the body and for the eye, for the eyes.
Okay.
Me when I lie.
Message. Hey, message.
I said me when I lie.
Google it.
You ever meet somebody who just be lying, just like, oh yeah, these
For
good for
no
the gut.
reason,
You know what I'm
though.
saying? Like these good for the gut. If you got nightmares, have these grapes. These grapes gonna get rid of that. You know what I'm
5
saying?
grapes
If
a night, keep the nightmares away.
Nightmare. Like, what?
Yeah.
you know them holistic people who just be saying everything good for everything. Like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
No shoes or no socks. Walk straight in
no
the dirt
socks,
with their bare
nothing
feet. Yeah.
on me, bro.
But John, I want you to know you ain't watching no game if your mental health ain't good, brother.
You ain't gonna enjoy it at least.
You not. You
I'm not
watching
gonna lie.
Jason Tatum try to get some buckets. Worry about the damn light bill. You got to pay tomorrow, or you gonna be sleeping in the dark.
Hey, at least it's a quick distraction. You know what I'm saying? Like at least it's a quick. You know what I mean? Like that's a good thing about like sports. I think that's what happens with sports and men. I feel like a lot of people don't understand it sometimes. Like there's a lot of women who are into sports, but I
Yeah,
feel like
it is.
some people don't understand why men get so locked in with sports. One, because some of us wish that was us because that was supposed to be us back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Hoop
When we
dreams.
start pulling up our college highlights, our high school highlights. You know what I'm saying?
on
They
now.
say, if I ain't get hurt, you know what I'm saying?
If God made me 6 inches taller, nigga, I'd have been in the league.
if
You hear
I
me?
ain't get hurt, you know what I'm saying? But
You know.
yeah, you know, it's like an escape for some people. We get to sit down, relax, enjoy ourselves, get hyped, cheer for somebody, and just for like
Literally.
48 minutes, we get a chance to like shut down our brains in the world, so we can just enjoy and stuff like that. So that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's something that helps me, at least for my mental health. I'm sure it helps a lot of other fellas with the sports. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I'm not losing all y'all bread.
Come on.
Some parlays.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga didn't spent the rent money.
Hey,
Not me. Boy, hey, look, I got a rule. After 3 tickets lose, I'm taking a week off. You ain't getting no more money out of me.
hey. On me.
I ain't
I
won
was just-
3 times in a
crazy, I
row.
was just what?
Clips. Hey, what Denzel say?
It's crazy.
What Denzel say? I'm leaving here with something.
Hey,
Man, what?
I'm living here with something.
I'm
It's
funny
funny
around the
because
way. I'm leaving with something.
you be trying to hit them like 7, 8 plus leg parlays, and then the one where you actually do like a 2-leg, you like, hey, I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving with something. I don't know what you thought. I'm leaving with something.
You put $5 on a 2-leg, you got 15 back. You like, hey, I'm leaving with something.
Man,
I
what?
need something back.
I'm trying to tell
What
you.
was like what was like the closest amount of money you already like you won on a parlay? Like you was like one leg off and you was about to win, like you was about to hit.
I made a parlay
Never
one
played.
time. I was supposed to, I think I was supposed to cash out for like 2 bands. And I forget who. No, I remember who it was. PJ Tucker. If you see this, you messed my ticket up. All right.
Hey,
I need my 2 bands.
Hey.
You got it? All that money you spent on shoes,
Wash it.
bro. Run me my bread, bro. I can be investing right now. I got so many business
Yeah.
opportunities and stuff. You messed up
Come
the
on, man.
money. I think I needed like 6
PJB.
6 rebounds or something like that. 5 rebounds or something like that.
bro.
This be
Bro,
the kicker
it
too.
was,
This be the kicker for me too. The brother would do it 3 weeks consecutively. He will get this statistic for 3 weeks consecutive. But then when I choose you,
Right.
you wanna take a vacation.
He
The
want
funny
to
thing
tuck
is-
away. Yeah.
What hurts even more though is like the next time he play, you don't put him on your parlay.
And he does
He
it.
hit.
He go off.
Man, I'm about to.
Yeah.
Somebody send me his P.O. box or something. I gotta blow something up.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
For real, PJ.
I think the
Can't be
most.
tucking away.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I told anybody this. It was like 2 weeks ago, bro. It still hurts. It still hurts, bro. So I was following some some betting groups and stuff like that. And people on Twitter, they be posting their legs and stuff. I do some of my own research. I don't really do it that often, but I put in like $5. I was finna win 22,000, bro. I was one leg off.
You
I
ain't get
was
like $1,000 one?
bro.
You said how much?
If you don't win it, 22, bro. If I could find it, I would definitely. I was like, bro. The thing is, I was literally like, like the whole day. I'm just. It was on baseball, and it was Otani, that new
Bro,
the new guy for the Dodgers, and he liked that. He liked that on the pitching side. He liked that on the batting side. But it was just one day. He couldn't even get a hit, bro.
22
Not one
bands.
hit. I'm thinking like you're one of the coldest dudes to come out of baseball, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking he gonna get a hit.
He ain't
Just one
buried.
hit. Not even a home run. A hit.
Not one hit.
Everything else hit.
He ain't get you
Everything
no
else
bunt.
smacked,
He ain't get you no bunt. No.
bro. Not even. I'm like, not even. That's a hit,
That's a hit.
bro.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Damn, bro.
Like bunt that mug. You know what I'm saying? Just bunt.
22 bands?
22 bands.
Man, I seen-
$15. It was like 11 or 12 leg parlay though. Don't think it was just like, bro. It
Yeah.
was like a long parlay. It was
I feel
like
that, but you went from 5 to
it
22.
was 22
Bro,
bands,
you
bro.
know the odds are
Nigga, I
like,
would've-
man, them odds must have been crazy. Like
Bro, it was-
crazy.
I can't
my
even remember
phone.
the number. The number was like it's ridiculous.
Yo,
I would've broke my phone.
what? Like that shit must have
bro.
been wild.
You know when everybody around you asking what's wrong, and you over here thinking, I'm like,
I don't want to talk about it.
you like nothing, but the back of your head, you just
Like I don't even want to talk about it.
22. It was, bro. You pretty much already had it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
had that. All he had to do
bro-
was get on base, G.
Bro, in baseball, it's like what 8, 9 innings. So I'm like, you ain't get.
He ain't get a hit the whole game? Yeah, coach, don't put his ass back in.
Bro.
He ain't pitching no more.
I guess what happened the
Pitching
next day.
bench.
Guess what happened the next game.
Oh, he had a
Home
home
run.
run. Yeah, bro. Yeah, see? Couldn't be me.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, see?
Couldn't be
Bro.
me.
I
Hey,
was sick. 22
22
bands,
bands?
bro.
Yeah, I would have been
Oh,
so
you know what I can
upset.
do with $22,000?
It wasn't even like
lot.
I put in $100. I didn't put
$5,
$500.
John.
Nigga, no, it was $15. I put in $15, bro. Did I
You put
say
in
five? I meant
$15.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's beautiful.
Man, all right. I'll never
Yeah, if
play
I'm
again.
Bro. If I could find it, I'll definitely show it. I know it's in my history. I kept it because I know. I was like, I'm not gonna feel this ever again. I can promise you that.
I'm going to pray for
Crazy
you,
word.
brother. Because
Promise you that.
22 bands? Because the nigga
Man.
didn't hit the ball? Oh, don't
Bro.
let me see you in these streets,
What
brother.
what about y'all though? Have y'all ever like what was like the lowest you ever been like financially?
Financially,
Homeless.
Yeah, like financially. Like this is the mental health pod edition. You know what I'm saying? For Concrete
Man.
Gardens, it's mental health month.
episode
We
2.
getting
You
real.
know what I'm
We're
saying?
getting vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like we getting
Men
deep.
have feelings, ladies. Men have feelings.
Yeah,
do.
we do.
Yeah.
For
We're
sure.
not showing, but we do.
Shit, I show
What's like
mine.
the lowest y'all been?
Lowest I've been.
Go ahead and go, Troy. You go,
You
Troy.
ain't got to put your business out there, but you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
nah,
it could be
nah.
mentally, it could be like you ain't got to put a number wise, but you know, just
No, you. So you said financially, right?
Yeah.
it could be financially.
I would have to say the lowest is what's worse than not having any money, being in debt, right? Being in debt.
Oh yeah.
So, there was a point in time I think I was in debt. Like, it's like when you think about it, it's not that much money, but like at that point in time, to me, that amount was so amplified. You know what I'm saying? When I was like 22 or 23, I was a good $18,000 in debt, and I just thought, oh my God, like how
Life is over.
how am I gonna get out of this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but it ended up working out. You know what I'm saying? You end up turning up. You go through a phase in life where you start making like nice chunks of money, and of course, when you responsible, or at least more responsible than you were, you begin to repair stuff. So Yeah, I haven't really been in too much debt like that. Like, it might be debt and stuff that I gotta pay and like here and there, but it hasn't been substantial like that in quite some time.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
That's real though, because sometimes like in the moment everything seems bigger than what it actually is in the moment.
Boy.
That's why like especially when you hit your lowest, you really gotta. It's really just perspective, whether it's like money or whatever that's getting you low. Because I've been there. Like, shoot, it was like I remember when my car got stolen. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like when your car gets stolen, or just like something that's like that's essential to you every day, and it's just like gone. You know what I mean? And you're just like, dang, what am I gonna do? Because then you got to go to work, and you got to do this, you got to do that, and it's just like, dang, like what am I gonna do? But same time, it's just you can't let like your circumstances like be bigger than like life.
Where you
know
going?
What I mean? Because it's just a storm. As long as you remind yourself, like, hey, this is temporary. What I'm going through is not, you know what I mean? It's not gonna last forever. It's like you really got to buckle down and just get real, because sometimes, like, especially as men, we don't really have the luxury to like sit down and like, I guess,
put that out.
We don't have the luxury to sit down and like just, like just cry about the stuff, or just like we gotta get on it the next day. We don't have the luxury to sit down and be like, oh dang, like this happened and this happened and this happened. We don't have the luxury to complain. We don't have the luxury to sit around and not do anything about it. We gotta get on it the next day. We
gotta get to it, man.
Yeah,
that's a fact,
bro. For me, it was homeless earlier this year. And I wouldn't say I was down bad financially because I was working still, but now having a place to lay your head, and you may have things to take care of as another person, pet or whatever case may be. How you said we don't have that time to sit there and just let that go. There wasn't no time to dwell on that. I have nowhere to lay my head, but I had to make something shake. And being that lowest, bro, it did take a toll mentally. You get to thinking about your own characteristics as a person. Damn, am I responsible? Can I handle everything God has put on my plate? You know what I mean? Am I built for this? And we all know the verse. We all know what God say. Before He give you something great, He's gonna break you down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And in that midst of that being broken down, as a man, we got to be able to not only stand 10 toes, but know, like you said, John, this is just temporary
facts.
Weather this storm. Because once you get through the rain, the winds, the tornadoes, all that, you could breathe and you can really let that go. You know what I'm saying? And letting that go could be in the form of crying, in the form of having a conversation, in the form of writing it down, burning that piece of paper, whatever that relief is for you. You'll have that time. But as a man, especially this month, I want people to understand, you don't have to hold or push everything down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know there's a popular question going around. When you're feeling down or upset, do you keep things down? Do you keep things inside, or isolate yourself? When things are getting hard, do you isolate or push things down as a man?
To be honest with you,
good question.
I can't lie. To be honest with you, I do both. I do both. I keep things inside because I realize maybe a level of what I'm dealing with or currently going through, a lot of people probably wouldn't be able to comprehend or fully understand. So instead of me speaking on it and really trauma dumping, kind of just throwing my problems on you and essentially making you worry about something that you and I both know that essentially you cannot change. It just kind of puts me in that mode of, you know what, dude, just keep your head down, get through it, push through it. And maybe the story will have more meaning when you can release it after it's done versus as you're going through it. So that, I can definitely say I am guilty of keeping things inside, and I do isolate myself. You know what I'm saying? Like there's been a lot of trauma that I've endured, that I've went through, and it's trauma that I know that nobody has a solution to. You know, like losing your mother, losing your brother.
Yeah.
You know,
Bless your soul.
kind of watching your father kind of deal with those things and come out a changed person, not necessarily in the happiest light. These things have a major effect on you, you know, as a person. And it's like, of course, I would love to talk about it, but it's like, it's so heavy to me that I wouldn't even want that to be heavy on anybody else. So a lot of the times, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the times I just find myself not ignoring my trauma or the things that I've endured or my mental health, but figuring out ways to plant flowers in my mental garden to make it to figure out and redefine what that happy place is for me, because trauma is essentially inevitable. You know, I didn't ask for my mom to die. I didn't ask for my brother to die. Nobody did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, that's something that I kind of just had to deal with and learn how to redefine what my happiness looked like, you know, after it. They wouldn't want me to be miserable right now, you know, despite how sometimes I could be in tears, you know, just completely in disbelief that they're not with me anymore. But I think that puts you in a place of, you know, what does your happiness look like and what is it gonna look like? Because you know, you can every single person I interact with, I could be like, yo, hey, how you doing? My mom died, all this stuff. Hey, how you doing?
Right.
My brother passed. But it's like, what does that do for me? What does that do for you? And how does that taint, you know, or how does that put rocks in between this road of a relationship that we could essentially build? So there is mental control too. I think that's the point that I'm trying to get at. There is mental control. That doesn't necessarily mean because a man is in control of his mental and his emotions that he is, you know, bottling them in or, you know, things of that nature. You have to choose your battles, you know.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
No, that's real. Yeah. Honestly, thanks for that. Like, no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, because it's your turn, but I was gonna say, my dad always told me, you don't go through things for yourself. You go through them for somebody else. You don't go through things for yourself. You go through them for somebody else.
That's so real.
So, Troy, with you enduring that pain and that horrific moment in your life, which I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? I'm here with you, baby. If you need anything, let me know. But you are able to help the next person who don't know what to do, who's just isolating themselves.
Yeah.
Who's just harming themselves. You know the proper steps to get through that storm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's real.
John Jacob, where's a moment for you? Or have you isolated yourself or put things down when, you know?
Yeah, before I answer that, just to like what Troy said, I don't want to overlook it, you know what I mean? And what you said, Rajay, is like what you said that I feel like a lot of people, including myself, would probably struggle to come into grasps with things like that because sometimes we get so attached to our circumstances and we're just like, well, why am I going through this just for somebody else? You think life is all about me. It's just like, but you know, life wouldn't be life if it was just for us. You know what I mean? If we were just here by ourselves, if we weren't here for community, if we weren't here to build, you know, the quote or the phrase that's saying that God gives his strongest battles to his strongest soldiers. So it's just like, sometimes it's like we can go through things and handle certain things that other people can't, you know what I mean? And sometimes that necessarily doesn't mean that, you know, like we're destined to go through the struggle and things like that. It's just like, you know, like, I don't know, like life just has certain ways of doing this and we're just so small in the aspect of this like giant universe and like we're just small specks and we have the amount of wisdom and knowledge we have as opposed to what actually goes on in life is so minuscule. But what I can say is just like the stuff that we go through, I know for a fact, is to help somebody else. You know what I mean? Like we're here to spread knowledge. We're here to share it. You know what I mean? Like the things that we go through, the things that we recover from. So Troy, even like the stuff that you've gone through, you know, rest in peace to your family and everything. It's just like the stuff that you've gone through. I'm sure there's somebody listening, somebody that follows you, some one of your fans that have probably never even knew about that, or probably is learning about that right now,
Yeah.
or have known about it and has followed your whole path and journey and respected that about you and being like, yeah, like he has become an example of what I want to be, and let me see how he can do it. If he can do it, I could do it too.
Right.
On my
You know what I
mom.
mean? So
Yeah.
so hats off to you, man, because I wouldn't know how to respond to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly wouldn't know how to go through that. We've all gone through different things, but it's levels to it. You know what I mean? So I know it's like, I know what you're talking about when you feel like pin. It's the building.
Oh, okay. I was like, what was that?
Yeah, it's a bro. They've been doing a fire alarm all week, bro. Like, and
I
they
was
just been,
like, wait, I'm like,
Like, what was that?
they bro.
Hey, bro, it's that hot outside, bro. It's setting off the fire alarm, bro.
They've been doing fire alarm tests all
Me
week, bro.
yummy. Me yummy.
me llamo fuego. Oh
Fuego.
God.
They about to say in Spanish shoot right now. Huh?
Oh my, get out of there, John.
Hey, bro.
Get out of there.
He's almost done. He's almost done.
Hey, because at first I'm like, I'm like, who the hell is dinging?
I'm about to say,
Who
it's
is
dinner
dinging?
ready? It's early.
Hey, because it's
All right.
3 o'clock over here.
My bad, y'all. Nah,
you
yesterday
are
it
good.
was the actual alarm, so I'm glad today stopped, because if they did it today, I would have to go into another room to do it. But like today, like yesterday, you literally heard I don't know if you saw on my Instagram when I was trying to play guitar and it was like,
I heard that.
it sounded like, bro, I was like, it was going on over there. But to get back to what Ant said, when I'm feeling down or upset, do I keep things isolated, or do I keep things inside or isolate myself? Yeah, I do both. I've always been like an introvert, and I've always been to myself. And most people know me as pretty quiet. So over the last few years, I've been a little more talkative. My default setting is quiet, but like once you get me talking, then it's like I can't stop. But yeah, kind of like similar to what Troy said. It's kind of like sometimes you go through things and you feel like nobody will understand. And when you actually try to explain those things to people, because you're like, all right, well, I actually do. It's not like we don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We do want to talk about these things, but it's just we just feel like it's one, either a burden on somebody else. Two, we just feel like people just won't understand. You know what I mean? Or three, people might look at us like crazy, like you're tripping about that.
Yeah.
You know? So, but yeah, when we do get the chance to open up to somebody, we do. And sometimes the response isn't what we expect it to be, or it's not necessarily a safe space for us to really talk about it.
Yeah.
And one thing I realized is things sound and look different to everybody. So what might be big to me might seem small to you. So if I'm coming up and talking to you about something, and then you kind of like, based off of your approach and how you're responding, I might be like, oh, okay, well, I just, you know what I mean? It's cool, whatever.
Facts.
And I just internalize it. And maybe that's like a trauma response or whatever. But it's just like, I think it's important for everybody to understand when somebody's opening up to you, especially a man, because men don't really open up like that. But when we're opening up about certain things, whether it's our interests, things we're going through, whatever the case is, whether it's big or small to you, it probably took that guy like a lot to even come out and just talk about it. Anything outside of the norm, like anything outside of just a regular day-to-day surface level stuff. If we're talking about stuff we're dealing with, like financial stuff, we're talking about internal things, family stuff, you know what I mean? Anything outside of that, we come out and open up and talk about stuff like that, then we're being vulnerable. And it has to be a safe space, because based off the first time that, not even the first time, I can't speak for everybody, but in general sense, I'm sure you guys can agree, based off how somebody responds to you opening up and telling them how you feel about or your trauma, or whatever the case is. And it's nobody's job to carry our trauma, of course. But if they lay that foundation or that open the door up for us to talk about it,
Consider it.
yeah, and it's kind of shrugged aside or whatever, it's kind of like, oh yeah, you ain't got to worry about nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing after. I mean, you don't got to worry about me opening up again.
This will be the last time, I tell you.
This will be the last time. You know
This will be the last time.
And I guarantee you, after that, they're gonna be like, "What's wrong? Nothing."
Nothing.
Oh God.
Nothing. You good?
Nah,
You good?
see me though. See me, I'm a
real though,
smart
for
ass.
real.
I can't hold you. I'll be like, they'll ask me what's wrong the next time, and I'll be like, you've shown me you are incapable of handling conversations of this magnitude. Why would I even get into the pool with you again with something like this? No, I don't feel like
That nigga-
I don't feel like disclosing
That nigga
that
spinning.
information. Like, really get text.
Sound like a
Nigga said the
principal,
whole
nigga.
Kendrick-
Like, what is you talking
Nigga
about?
said
You
the whole
remember that?
Kendrick verse.
You remember that last conversation we had? Cause you dropped the ball,
Hey.
man. Like what?
That nigga sound like a preacher, bro. That nigga sound like he said. He
Nigga
said,
I remember you was conflicted.
Hey, look. I've been waiting on this episode too. Y'all gonna find out.
Hey,
I've been
hey,
waiting
he
on this
said,
episode.
I remember. I remember you was
I remember.
conflicted.
Oh, you don't
misusing your
remember
influence.
misusing your
You
influence.
don't remember that?
he said.
Misusing the influence that I applied to you to open up to my trauma. But you ain't want none of that.
You
You ain't
remember
want.
that?
You ain't want none of that. You ain't want none of this drama.
Hey, look. What
Right?
Kendrick say?
He said, I don't know if you can handle a.
So I went running for answers.
Magnitude.
Hey, what Kendrick say, bro? So I went running for answers.
Oh, bro. He said,
So
I don't know
went
if you
running
can
for
handle
answers.
a conversation of this
Wait, stop.
magnitude.
Stop playing with me, man.
Nigga talking about. I see dead people. Like,
Buzz on the beat, ho,
Bro,
beat, ho.
that man
nah,
said, I
for
don't know
real
if you
though.
can
Nah,
handle
that's,
this.
that's a
for
fact
real,
though.
like,
Sometimes I got like different days. Sometimes I want to just let it all out and be like, "What you mean?" Like I hate when people be like, you know that phrase like, "Why you being weird?" Why you being weird to me?
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like,
real.
You started it.
I'm not being weird. You weird.
Like,
I'm
bro.
saying, like, shoot.
I'm all
Now you look like-
for it. I think that's why I'm gonna keep it real with you. Just a quick segue. I think that's why.
No, go ahead.
I think that's why my mental health is as strong as it is today, because there was a point in time where I did used to just bottle stuff in, not tell people how I felt. You know what I'm saying? But then I started to realize how that would build up in my spirit. That the only person that was essentially dealing with these things was me, because I didn't express myself. So then I started expressing myself the wrong way, right? So I would be justified in how I was expressing myself. And in my mind, I'm right. But how I'm going about it is completely wrong.
That's not it.
You see what I'm saying? So
Let me ask you this
then
then.
hold on. Then that made me tuck back in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Isolate myself, not tell everybody everything. But then I realized, okay, you can't say everything. You can't say the right stuff the wrong way. You have to figure out how to say the right stuff the right way every time. With take a little salt out, take a little pepper out. Don't make it as hot. Make it effortless to be stomached by these people to a point where they have no choice but to hear you. It don't come with anguish. It don't come with animosity. It's just straight, cold, hard truth and facts and how you feel.
Bro,
You know?
there's an end of this Bryson Tiller song. I forgot what the song is called, but the shorty at the end is talking about. It's either Bryson Tiller or Slack. I get the mixed up sometimes.
It's
but she's
Black.
talking about
Slack?
What?
Black.
Did you say slack?
No, what happened was, I'm dyslexic.
No,
So I saw the word in my
the
mind.
20 years of me spending this time in
Stop.
Atlanta is not going to allow
Stop.
you to get on this motherfucking
Listen,
platform.
I'm dyslexic, so when I see the word in my head, I seen 6. But when black, okay.
But wait.
Stop, man. Listen.
Wait.
I
Hear
can't
me
even
out,
cut you.
man.
I can't cut you some slack for that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Like,
can cut me some slack, man. Wait, stop it. I have never heard this nigga say his name in an interview, so you cannot get mad at me, man.
Bro, his merch literally say 6 lakh pronounced black.
Wait a minute, I've never
Like
seen that
20
merch.
times on the shirt.
I've never
Not a
seen
real
that damn shirt. Black can't get mad
Bro,
at me.
That was
He
his
look at my
first
name, he ain't gonna be
piece
able to
of
say it right.
merch.
Oh my God.
That was his first piece of merch on his first tour.
First of all, I didn't see his first tour, John. Okay. Now if this nigga see my
I didn't
name,
see it
he
either, but I
pronounce
saw
my
the
name wrong.
merch.
So
I ain't see it,
with
but I
this
saw the
being
merch.
said, it's okay. I can mess that nigga name up one time because he can mess my name up one time. Okay, this messed me up. What I was trying to say, I forgot what I was trying to say. Y'all trying to make me see my own. I say this nigga name, man. Like shit.
Oh my God, bro. You know what I love about it though? Let's highlight Let's highlight. Hold on, real
God.
quick. Let's highlight your dyslexia real quick, cause he combined
My God.
6 and lack, and just said slack.
Black.
Oh
Yo,
my
shout
God,
out to Black, bro. Cause you are, hey, bro.
Man, shout out my man Black, man.
Yo, phenomenal
Oh,
artist,
man.
bro. But you know, hey, people been doing
One
that
of
for
my
the last
favorites,
decade,
man.
bro. You know, I know.
What am
Bro,
I?
I do
Spent a lot of
apologize.
time in
Bro.
Atlanta,
My
bro.
fault,
I know.
money.
Like, oh
Bro.
my god.
By the way,
was-
slight fact, I still got the screenshot. I was one of the first 15,000 people to listen to this project when it came
Free
out.
Black,
Hey.
You know how Spotify showed?
Yeah.
Bro,
that Free Black, yeah.
yeah, crazy.
Oh my God.
All right, man. I'm just, bro, Jesus
Oh, that was
My
Christ.
amazing.
fault, Black.
No,
My fault,
that was
Black,
amazing.
baby.
And
My
you to
fault.
go for that, bro.
But what?
Good job.
Yeah, man.
That was amazing.
By the way,
But what I
Black's
was gonna
on tour.
say
Go
is-
check out his tour before he ends.
Yeah,
But yeah,
since
go
I,
ahead,
hey,
bro.
since
The
I have a
shorty in the
leopard,
song.
since I have
Since
a
I had a
leopard out
leopard
now, bro.
coming to a city near
great,
you.
great project, bro. No skips. It's a beautiful project.
Amazing.
Go get that.
Amazing.
But what I was gonna say,
Yeah.
and Shorty is saying at the end that bro was raised not to say the right things. He was raised to say the wrong things in the wrong way. And what she's saying, she's like, I want what it is that you don't know how to say. I want the right words that you don't know how to say and help you boom boom. I convey them into the right
Yeah.
way to speak them or whatever case may be. But a lot of us don't know how to say the right things in the wrong time. So that was I peep what you were saying, my boy.
This gonna be a real good episode.
Let me ask you this then. Really good.
I agree.
We getting into it. I'm
we
getting
getting
sweaty
into it.
under this
Yeah,
shirt.
and I'm
It's,
building.
it's a lot of gems.
The mental, like, it's just building with more stuff that we need to open up and truly
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about,
yeah.
like, for real.
Oh, well, trust me, we got time.
It is.
We gonna get to it.
What you said, Troy, leads into the next question for both y'all, because y'all both kind of touched on it. You know what I'm saying? When you are challenged, are you easily angered? Do you get upset or lose your temper easily when you're challenged with something?
John, go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
I grew up having anger issues. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Same.
and I think it stemmed from, and I wasn't I wasn't just like a kid that was just angry at the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't come from that. It didn't come from me not getting what I wanted. I think the main thing was like me not feeling understood or heard. Like,
It would
and I
anger
feel like
you.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like getting older now, having the chance to like reflect and figure out like the things that did make me angry and certain triggers and stuff. I'm like, dang, why do I get why do I get angry when this happens and this happens? Like, I'm normally 90% a chill dude. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, like, it's if I get angry, it's usually like I get angry. You know what I mean? It's never like over some petty stuff. It's never over anything small. But yeah, I grew up like never feeling heard, never feeling understood. And you know, like, I come from a family of immigrants. Both my parents are Haitian, so I'm Haitian as well. So it's just like, I guess the culture growing up is never had a chance to like sit down and talk to my parents about real vulnerable things and things like that. It was mainly like, you go to school, go to church, go home, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's a little different. We got a different relationship, but growing up is like not being able to like actually say how I felt about certain things or be upset about certain things, and I didn't get a chance or a voice to be able to say certain things. So now it's like, okay, now I'm in high school and now I'm like getting ready to graduate, and now it's just bottling up. So like now I'm starting to go to work. Now I'm starting to get some independence. It's just like, then your mama tells you this, that, and the third, and doesn't tell you a reason why. So I get upset and I just check my phone. I'm just like, oh, because she hangs up on me. So I'm just like, dang, as soon as she hung up on me, I checked my phone, broke my phone. I was just like, dang. So looking back at it, it's just like, yo, like the minute I don't feel heard, the minute I don't feel understood, I just got upset.
Yeah.
So once I was dealing with that, I was just like, dang, like I got to change that. Because honestly, like, especially as a man, like, you got to be able to control your emotions, especially in this world. You know, you don't really have the luxury to like have certain outbreaks like that or anything like that. So it's less about like not getting angry, because like emotions are gifts. Like, I remember my pastor and one of my mentors told me emotions are gifts. It's not about not having them. It's about learning how to manage and balance your emotions. Like not letting your anger control you, not letting your sadness control you. You know what I mean? Making sure you're level-headed. You know, like even says like I'm a Bible head. Like Proverbs says, only a fool responds to a fool. Like, don't be slow
Facts.
to anger. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So
Facts.
those kind of things let me know, like, I gotta think things through, and I gotta, like, it starts here. You know what I mean? I can allow it to get here. Once it gets here, then you can't control it.
It's
Like
over.
once you, it starts here. So once you realize, like, I used to tell myself, it's gonna be fine. It's not how you. It's not what happens to you. It's about how you react to it.
Yeah.
And how I was reacting to certain things was making the situation 20 times worse. So I'm just like, it's not that big of a deal. Kind of like what we said. The situation usually seemed a lot bigger in the moment. So once you change that perspective of when you're angry, and you can constantly remind yourself, like, it's gonna be fine. It seems big right now, but later on, let's just, you know what I mean? Let me take a nap. Let me sleep on it. Let me put it aside, or whatever the case is. Do what you got to do. But yeah, now it's just like I learned how to balance my emotions. Still working on the anger stuff when it comes to certain things. You know what I mean? Like especially when it comes to industry things in my career. But you know, like we're not perfect. We're human. But yeah, that was a great question. So for me, I'm not as hothead anymore. Not as much.
Yeah.
But you know, it's about progress, not perfection, for sure.
Exactly.
I definitely
Go
say,
ahead, brother.
I used to as an adolescent, I used to just be short tempered. The smallest things would piss me off. I'd react to virtually everything. Then it kind of carried on. The older I got, like into my teenage years and my premature adult years, it was still there, but it just wasn't as amplified as it was when I was like a kid, 10, 11 years old. I think after that, I had a realization in my life. It was around 18 and 19. I was truly able to kind of have a nice depiction of where I was headed as an adult. But then at the same time, my perception of my parents was fully downloaded. Meaning I was able to see a bunch of my behavioral patterns in my parents, right? And it kind of gave me the insight of realizing, oh my God, a lot of my emotions, as much as I think that they're all mine and this entity,
They're not yours.
I split half of her genetics and half of his genetics. And that's all the way down to versus just within the physicality. That's how they were emotionally. That's how they were, in all of these different facets. So, I would see and realize how I would trip out over certain things. And then I would see my dad do it. And I'd be like, that's who the fuck I get that from.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
I said that the same thing.
look, genetics
Go ahead.
are
Facts.
crazy.
Facts.
They are crazy, man, because
Crazy.
a lot of the times our emotions and how we be feeling, at least how we handle how we be feeling, don't fully 100% be our way. And it's up to us to kind of realize how our parents were, what they gave us, what was good in that, and what we need to change and break as a generational curse. Because I don't even think our parents realize what they're passing down. They be so caught in and stuck in their ways of who they are because they've grown a sense of complacency, a sense of comfortability in it. And a lot of people don't do that shadow work with their spirit and say, nah, I can't do this no more. Or nah, my mother is the reason why I'm doing this. Or my father is the reason why I act this way. But it stops here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that was something that I definitely picked up, like right around my 19, 20-year-old age. I was like, oh, okay, like a lot of these aren't all the way me. And if you don't want to continue, with a lot of these actions, pass some of them on pass them back to your parents. They good with them. They stuck in their ways. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? Like, but then what helped me realize it though too. Quick before I end it, what helped me realize it was
You good?
my mother would be like, "That's your daddy's side," right?
Yeah.
And she joking. She like joking, but like it's a little seriousness to her
real.
joke. But it opened my eyes. Like, what you mean, my dad's side? And how the hell did he transfer over those behavioral patterns to me? How did that happen?
Crazy.
And it's like, genetics. You got to give them credit.
Yeah.
And some people try to like spend their whole life not trying to be like their parents, but
You gotta accept
it's
those parts of you.
embedded in the DNA. You know what I mean? Like,
Man, look,
before I go, same thing, bro.
I've seen some people, bro.
I was just
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
no, go ahead.
I've seen some people in some situations where, let's say, the son has never met his father or was never around his father, and still ended up being exactly like bro.
Just like that nigga.
Exactly, like same
just like him. You
mannerisms,
ain't never had a
same
conversation
different
with him,
things,
same
bro.
everything. You are like the spitting image of your father, and you've never met bro in your life.
Crazy.
That's genetics.
I used to do the same thing with my dad, and he's met my mom and my dad, so it's just like, bro, I always didn't think I was like my dad, but I'm like, I'm split like my mom. I'm like my dad. Like when I get angry, I'm my mom. Like when me and my mom go at it, he's heard me and my mom argument. He just, hey, I just can't stop, because once you get me like hot, it's like I always got something to say. Like I can't let you, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not being reasonable.
Yeah.
It's just like I can't just let you think you won because what you saying don't make sense.
Right.
You know what I mean? But for me, I'm just like, I gotta learn how to just be like, say okay. And my dad always used to say that. He's just like, just say okay. I'm like, but how could you just say okay? You know what I mean? I was just like, I kept trying to explain myself, and my mom always used to tell me like, you would be a good lawyer because you love to talk so much. I'm like, I only talk so much because you give me. But my dad is extremely. You see what I'm saying? That's my mama's side.
His dad quiet, boy.
My dad quiet. You won't even know that nigga home, bro. Like you won't even know my pops is home. He'll be in the corner on his computer. He'll be upstairs chilling. He'll just be like, he come home, and me and my dad, we just had that relationship. We talk a little more now, but it's like when I came home, it was just like, hey dad, how's work? Oh, it was good. Okay, that's cool. Went down to my studio. You know what I mean? Like,
It's pretty simple.
he texts me, you need something? Or I told him, I'm going to the store. You need anything? Yeah, just grab me whatever. I'm like, me and my dad, it was just short and sweet. Yeah. So for me, like he doesn't talk until like he's like really spoken to, especially in certain areas, and like he's not like the crowd worker. He was a priest. He was a deacon, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to stuff like that, he would definitely be like more vocal. But outside of that, he was just quiet. So I'm like, it's weird to see that in your parents, and it's just like you grow up having. The funny thing is, you grow up having different experiences and different like interactions with people than your parents did growing up, and you still somehow turn out to be like identical. It's kind of nuts. But what about you? And when it comes to the anger issues, because you always been the funny guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people say about the funny guy in the room, and usually that person has the most going on. You know what I mean?
It's backwards for me. Like now, I'm dealing with that anger shit. Now, like before, I could. It wasn't healthy, but I just seen how my mom would do it. But I would just push down what I got going on. I really wouldn't give into my feelings, emotions much, because when I did, that's when I would get emotionally unstable, or I would get mad. So I would ignore the feelings, emotions I have about what's going on or what I'm going through, but I'll just tell myself, it's cool, it's gonna be okay. Just got to get through this. I would never really pay attention to it. But being in a relationship I'm in now, I thank God for her, but she's been challenging me to understand my feelings and emotions.
Yeah.
And by that, trying to do that in the midst of being upset, being angry, when something's not going my way, losing my temper easily, quick. Instead of being able to mush that down and tell myself I'm okay, I'm now trying to understand, why am I feeling this way? Why is this emotion coming about? What is this emotion? And with me not understanding how to really navigate through those things, I get mad. I get hot. I break my phone. I yell. I get hot. I walk off. So versus of me just catching myself in that second, like, hey, it's cool if you're not getting it right now. It's cool if it hit the fan. It's cool if you stumbled a little bit. Pick yourself up. Dust your shoulders off. Breathe.
That's real.
And just know this is just momentarily. This ain't gonna last a whole 6 months. It may last 2 months. It ain't gonna last half a year. Yeah. So just get through this and always tell yourself, it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. So knowing that, you should be all right. There's a song called there's a song by Maverick City.
Ooh.
Chandler Moore.
Chandler Moore. Hey.
We ain't related, but he got a song called
Roger Moore. Anthony Moore.
It's a song called "It's Okay Not to Be Okay."
Mm.
And I think a lot of us get caught up in, dang, I'm not feeling all right. Why am I down? We get caught up in our feelings and think it's not okay not to be okay. No, it's okay. You're human.
Right.
You're not perfect. Two, you ain't gonna be happy all the time. So when people tell you all the funny guys, no, they're not happy all the time. They just turn what they got going into something funny, so you can laugh with it, or laugh at it, or laugh at yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's gonna be okay. And just focus on that, man, and that has helped me in the past. It's helped me tremendously, and getting back to that, you know what I'm saying? It'll bring a form of a calmness over you.
Shout out to Chandler Moore, man.
Yeah, it's okay to not be okay. What? I'll be like,
man, bro, Chandler Moore, boy. Shout out to Maverick City, bro, because Maverick City, they just, whew.
That's a group.
Maverick City, man. We just lost Troy. Let's see if we could.
He'll be
see
back.
If we can get him back. He just said, "I'm freezing."
That connection. What's something that you would tell your younger self, though?
Something I tell my younger self?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good question. Man. Something I tell my younger self, man, is just, you're better than you think you are. And stop caring so much. Yeah, stop caring so much. I think especially with my career, like I stopped, like I doubted myself. I'm still dealing with, like, self-doubt is like a really big thing I'm battling, and I'm probably going to continue to battle, but hopefully I can overcome it soon. But self-doubt, especially with like my own art, my own craft, you're always thinking like it's not good enough. Is it this, that, and the third? You know, you're sitting on so much music, you don't want to put it out, things like that. And growing up, it's just like I didn't realize how cold I actually was until like I looked back. I was like, bro, what was I doing? Like, I was just sitting on music. I'm like, why was I sitting on this? Why did I not record it? I'm like, bro, I probably would have been further my career, whatever the case is. It's like if I just believed in myself more. And sometimes it's just like, no matter what anybody's telling you around you, it's like you got to believe in yourself first and foremost. You know what I mean? You got to have the confidence. So it's like, so now I'm kind of just instilling that into my head so that younger me can be proud and just stop caring so much. You know what I mean? It's just like, you got yourself to a point. It's like, you got to believe in it. Just stop caring so much. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get where you're going. Just take your time. It's a journey. You know what I mean? It's okay if you don't get there when you want to, but as long as you get there and you put the work in, it's going to taste so much better. You know, like, you don't got to keep worrying about when I'm going to get there. It's not about if you get there, it's about when you get there. You know, just put the work in, keep your head down, stop looking left and right, stop looking at what so-and-so is doing, stop looking at so-and-so is doing. Cause that was my problem. I was always going on Instagram. I was always going on TikTok or whatever the case was and seeing like so-and-so do this, that, and the third. I'm like, dang, like I got to do this or I got to do, I'm like, bro, just stay focused. You know what I mean? Stay focused, stay on your path. It's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen for you. You know, like what happened for Joe Schmoes happens for Joe Schmo that way. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to like sit down and just be still sometimes. Like, I'm somebody who always used to, be still.
Say that again.
Be still. I'm somebody who's always so impulsive and just so like, I wanted to make things happen so quick and just like on my terms and stuff like that. And God's like, I ain't tell you to move.
Yeah.
I ain't tell you to move. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you moving for?
Yes, it's still.
So practicing to be still and just to like, it's like, we talk about sports, so it's like it's the off season. You know what I mean? Like, just be in that gym, you know, work on your craft, work on your weaknesses, you know what I mean? Sharpen your skills, things like that. Because when it comes a time for you to be on that main stage and for you to show it off,
be ready.
It's time to be ready. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready.
P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And
shout out to my boy. Who? I was gonna say shout out to Neely Tom because Neely Tom, Neil Hobson. Shout out to my boy Neil Hobson. Neely Tom. He used to he used to tell me this all the time. Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
5 P's.
Like, especially in creative arts practice, he used to just instill that every single time. He made us repeat it. He made us say it. It was just like the mission. It was one of the mission statements for sure. But shout out to people like that who's just been like, who've been along the way and kind of been instilling certain things. Like, that's somebody I had to shout out, because I probably would not even be the person or man I am today without Neil Hobson, without Neely Time. So shout out to him. Boost 1019. There's so much stuff. Make sure you go check him out. Neely Time. Crazy DJ, choreographer, creative director, man. He one of the ghosts, man. Y'all don't know. It's those type of people in your life that, you know how they say, it takes a village. It's people like that who help you on your come up. You know what I mean? You need people around you. You need mentors. You need like brotherhood. Facts. We used to have Bible studies, all this type of stuff. Like, and when it comes to like men's mental health, and my bad, I cut you off, but when it comes to like men's mental health stuff, like you need community around you. Like you can't we're not here to do stuff by ourselves. We're here to build with each other. Like even I was calling him like 2 weeks ago just to vent and just to, cause bro, I was hot. Like sometimes you just got to get your, man, I was just like, bro, he called me on break. He was at work. And I'm like, dog, like, I'm just like, I'm literally downstairs at the pool, bro, just walking back and forth. I'm just like,
about some water,
bro. These people in the balcony probably look like, what is this dude doing? I'm literally just like, bro. I'm hot, but sometimes you need people like that who could just sit there and listen and just like, you know, be there with you and feel with you, and also give you some perspective. Because sometimes even when you hot, you might not see things the way that you're supposed to see it. So that also gives you a chance for, you know, your people around you to really like bring you back home. But shout out to you, shout out to Troy, man. People like Neely Time, Neil Hobson. Like when it comes to men's mental health, a big key thing is, and I'm just gonna say this one more time, is community, man. You need brotherhood, you need community, you need people who can keep you accountable, who hold you down.
Yeah,
you need that.
You do need that.
You need that.
Welcome back, baby.
Shout out to my boy Troy, man. He back.
I don't know what the hell that was about, man, but we got
back in black.
If it said higher quality at the top of your screen.
My boy back black, and he ain't slack. You know what I'm saying? So
no, bro. Like, and I was gonna say, I remember Neely. I remember him.
He's
man.
freezing
and,
again.
Like, he is freezing. It's okay. He'll be back if it messes up. He'll be back in time for his time to answer the question. But I remember Neely Time, man. I remember him, bro. And like I took some of his dance classes or try to be part of the dance team or whatever, but how he would he would feed into his little team, bro. He would what's the word when you try to encourage?
Encourage, yeah. Encourage.
His encouragement skills with people who couldn't even dance, John. There were some people who could not really move in that team. But he would make you feel like they can dance. A lot of people was not. There was more locking than popping. You know what I'm talking about? They was locked up instead of popped up, John. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, he not lying. But that's the thing. You need people around you like that. Because honestly, you only need like, not saying you only need slight amount of talent to really like. It's always about the hard work. You know what I mean? The people who outwork the talented people are always gonna win. Like, and sometimes being so talented can be a curse because you think your talent is enough to take you there.
Everywhere.
Like, you think your talent is enough, and that's sometimes for me, I didn't work as hard because I just thought like things just came so easy. Well, not easy. I put the work in, but things came like it was just like a language to me. So I'm just like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen when it happens. Like, no, you gotta outwork everybody, and the fact that you're talented helps, but at the same time, your talent can get you there, but your hard work keeps you there. You know what I mean? So, and when you have people around you that's like feeding you confidence, where you think that ain't no way I could do that, but you got somebody in your back like, no, you could do it, push it, like do it. Like you got a coach, you got somebody, and then by the end, when you actually perform, you like, dang, I really did do it. I didn't even think I could do it. You know what I mean? Like, you need people like that, man, for real. So, Troyman, while you was gone, we was the question was things you would tell your younger self.
Immediately invest in Bitcoin. That's the first thing I would have told myself.
Hallelujah.
Throw every dollar you got right now in Bitcoin, bro. Like,
And
I would have
GameStop.
did it too. Oh my god. And yeah, and GameStop. Yep. But other than that, I would definitely say to my younger self, don't be so quick to grow up. There's a lot of
Oh
moments.
shoot! Bro, you made my chest start.
There's a lot of moments. Like for real though, like there's a lot of moments that I can kind of look back in on my past where I was trying way too hard to be older, to act older, and to feel older. You know, and nigga, you should have just been 20. You should have just been 22, you know, and truly enjoyed that time of your life at that age versus trying so hard, egregiously hard to be an older, wiser guy. Just realize the time is gonna have its way with you, whether you want it to or not. You know,
That's facts. Dang,
yeah,
bro, you said
yeah.
don't
I
grow
felt
too
that,
fast.
bro.
Shoot, man, made
I
my
felt
chest
that,
thump a different type
it
of
real.
different type of beat.
bro.
Shoot,
That's for real though, because like I know, especially all of us being so talented, like we're so ambitious and we work towards what we want. So sometimes we sacrifice having
lot
a
of
regular
shit.
life,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, than other people. So we like
Yeah.
we overlook like going to high school parties. I didn't have like a great like crazy like friend group around high school. Like I'm saying you, but since I've been doing this at such a young age, it's just like I didn't go to high school parties. I didn't go to like a lot of like events. I didn't have a crazy group of friends. The type of college I went to was like online, so I didn't get a chance to like have that college experience because I wanted what I wanted right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted the quicker I could get this, the harder I could work. I thought the harder I work on it, the quicker it'll happen, and that's just not true. Things are gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. It's just like you said, just be your age. You know what I mean? Just be your age. And that's a word to everybody else. Like I know we trying to keep up with the Joneses online, and we see all our favorite people doing this. That just be your age. It's gonna happen when it happens. Just
that's the realest.
Be still.
I've heard.
Relax. That was real, bro. I needed that.
For real. Don't be because I be sitting here
That's a
like,
fact,
dang,
man.
I wish I was living. Man, what? Boy, I wish I was at the crib still, boy. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Hey, man. I wish I was on that green transformer outside that house, linking up with the
I'm
homies.
trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to come time for juice and lunch. I'm gonna eat this damn grilled cheese with no crust on the buns. I need it, brother. Bro, I need it. Yes.
Oh man, bro. What about you? And what would you tell your younger self?
Low key, a mixture of what both y'all said, honestly, because again, we all are artists, we all are creatives, and then when you put that in your mindset at a young age, like I want to do that when I get older, you know what it takes. But being so quick not to grow up. I had a ball in high school, had a ball in college. I'm talking about a ball, brother, a ball. But I was so quick to like, do grown up things, bro. Like I'm trying to, I'm trying to be outside, trying to rub on the rub. I'm trying to see what the boom, 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 boom talking about. I was doing grown up things when I was not a grown up, and I wish I would have cherished the kid times, bro. Living freely. Imagination is running wild. I'm not worried about impressing the next person. I don't care if the other dude or the group of people or the group of girls think I'm cute, cool, cute, outgoing, fun to be around. I should have just, what I would have tell myself is fall in love with you. I would tell myself date yourself. I would have told myself do what it is that you like. Do what makes you happy. Don't care what your friend next to you is going to think of you. If you want to take theater, go be a theater rat. If you want to go to a library, read some books because you want to learn something, go do that. If you want to go and do something weird, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Sit outside in the middle of the grass and look at the skies and watch the clouds
Do
go.
it.
Do that.
It.
Live in the moment. Be present and don't be
present.
trying to live for tomorrow or regretting what you did yesterday. Just know it's all gonna be okay and just be right here today. That's what I would tell young Roger. Because that would
Be present.
boy, be present. Because
that's real.
I'm worried about tomorrow, man.
That's
Too
real.
much.
Hey,
let's hold some of these women accountable real quick. Where they at? Real quick?
oh man. All right.
My God.
I bet. The first one is, what can women and family do to create a safe place for mental health?
Mm.
What can women and family do to create a safe place for men's mental health?
All
Yeah, you can
right.
go ahead.
All right. First we're gonna start. First we're gonna start with. We're gonna start with the women. All right. This we're gonna start with.
Oh boy.
You've been thinking about this, John.
Man, I've been thinking about this for a minute. Women have to truly stop with the sensitivity claims. Like, stop with the throwing that out. You can't ask for a man that's emotionally mature and has a sense of vulnerability if the first thing you're gonna do is label him sensitive every time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then get rid of the stigma that men are not allowed to have some sense of sensitivity. I think it's been so instilled in us even since the beginning. You know, like when you was 8 or 9 years old, you fall in front of your dad be like, it's all right, you know what I'm saying? Rub some dirt on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that we've been so prone to kind of wear that shell as men, like all the time with every situation and everything. It's like, it's fight or flight with us. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when it comes down to our safe places, the people who see the most vulnerable side of us, our family and our, you know, and our woman, you have to allow us to be sensitive. You have to allow us to use our emotions. Like, if not, I'm gonna shut you out the same way I shut the rest of the world out. And that's not why I brought you this close for. It was to treat you like an outsider. So the point is, you have to learn how to allow me to lay everything that I have internally out without being judged. You know, women have this platform. We've always, you know, made it eligible for them to have this room. You know, it's okay if little girls cry and stuff like that. You know, and you know, reaching into her adult years, you know what I'm saying? It's understandable for us to see why women take the sensitivity route because it's been instilled in you since you were a baby, since you were a little girl. You know, it's different for guys. So it's like that, number one. Like, you can't say like, well, I was in a space the other day and it's really like instilled in a lot of women's heads that men ain't shit. Just all men. Just all of us ain't shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like man, the girls, the way that the girls though, like, and this is another thing we gotta attack. The girls, the way that y'all piggyback that, knowing damn well that's not how you truly feel internally, is the reason why men don't open up about nothing. And the mental health ordeal is such a big problem and a big stigma for us. It's because y'all y'all take the Me Too movement and apply it to virtually every opinion that every girl has without truly validating if she's saying some real stuff or not. So it's like, that after a while, a man knows how to zoom out and look at all of that and be like, nah, I'd rather not. I'd rather keep it to myself. So
I'm cool.
To that point, there's a video. There's a video on TikTok of a girl who actually, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, she lost her boyfriend because she convinced herself that he was pretty much ain't shit. Like, she said she started seeing a lot of the things online, so she pretty much started saying like, men ain't shit, men ain't, and words are powerful. Like, people don't understand the power of the tongue, man. So it's just like, I can't sit here and say I want this when I'm speaking the opposite. You know what I mean? I can't say I want this, that, and the third, and can't sit here and be like, you want a man who's, you know, I want a man who goes to church and that, who loves me, who's so compassionate, who's this, that, and just all that, who just praises me. But it's like, in the same breath, you're saying men are trash.
Shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, your husband might have seen that tweet.
Come on now.
Your husband might have seen that tweet. Like, last time I checked, if I'm in a position to get married and I'm interested in a woman, I'm not gonna want to deal with her if I see something or somebody say, men are trash. It's just like, oh,
Yeah,
like,
cool, yeah.
and of course, I'm not here to discredit or invalidate women's women's experiences and things like that, but like it would be the same as me saying like, you know, like I've been cheated on, so all women are trash. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like, and of course, we as men got to do a better job at taking care of women. We as men have to do a better job at like not make at making women feel safe. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we
It's
do.
a lot of men that F it up for the rest of us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So sometimes it's like it's a slippery slope because sometimes we can't always blame women for responding like that.
Yeah.
But it's just like at the same time, it's just like if you haven't experienced anything like that and you're just riding the wave of, oh yeah, men are trash, just to say,
Yeah.
oh, men are trash, or you might have dealt with a man who stood you up. Now men are trash. It's like no, like
Yeah.
you're gonna find bad apples everywhere,
Every tree.
So, but
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to like getting your man to open up and things like that, kind of like your choice says, like you have to provide a safe space.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger words are like sensitive. Trigger words, dramatic. You know,
Soft.
like trigger soft, like you know what I mean, like
You acting like a
tripping,
bee.
like you tripping. You know what I mean? It's just like
Okay.
you cannot expect your man to like open up to you when constantly, even after that conversation, because like there's been times where I've been called dramatic, like, "Oh, you're just being dramatic." You're like,
All right.
okay, you think I'm being
Be
dramatic?
real mute around this mother.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, bet. So it's just like, and sometimes women got to take themselves out of the equation, like especially like when it comes to friendships, relationship sense, or any type of relation. It's like it's not always about you. It's
Yeah.
not always about you. What
Yeah.
I'm upset about has nothing to do with you. So don't insert
Facts.
yourself into that situation. It's like I could be upset and you're just like, did I do something? It's like
No, you
as much
good.
as I love you, you're not the only thing in my world right now. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It's so much stuff that I have on my back that I'm carrying mentally or internally that you would never even fathom.
You know
But
what
it's
I'm
like the
saying?
fact that, or even on another perspective, it's like sometimes we can't even approach you with a problem that you did, like something that you did to upset us without somehow it flipping back on us.
You hear me?
It's just
Oh,
like
I
I
hate
can't even
that.
tell you about you. It's like I can't even tell you about you because I know it's gonna end up being somehow I'm gonna end up apologizing for it. You know
Come
what I
on
mean?
now.
Like why are we talking about me right now when like it's something you specifically like, okay, maybe I did something in the past that you still upset about or whatever. But if I
Mm-hmm.
am addressing something that you did right now that I'm like, I didn't appreciate how you said this or I didn't appreciate you doing that. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
why all of a sudden this, that,
You
and the
bringing up some
third is
shit I
being
said.
you bring exactly. So it's just
You
like
doing this, and you like, oh, you got three fingers pointing back at you.
exactly.
Dang.
You know what I mean? So when it comes to just having those conversations about, man, like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily be non-platonic. It could be platonic or whatever the case is. It's just like it has to be a safe space. It has to be comprehension too. It can't just be like you did this, you did, and I've been guilty of it too. It's like there
Yeah.
we haven't not a lot of people had really good examples of communication growing up. So it's just like we don't understand these things until somebody puts a mirror in front of our faces and we're just like, oh, I'm doing that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I've had
shoot.
people check me and I've had women check me and just be like, I had my girl check me, tell me like, yo, like I'm like, wait, I'm doing that? I didn't even realize that.
Oh
You know what I'm
God,
saying?
like
Like, yeah, you just like I'm like, damn, my bad.
I'm
You know?
listening to you.
Yeah. So it's just like, but you so in the moment, it's hard for you to see yourself. So I think everybody as a whole just has to do their part. You know what I mean? Men have to stop making it harder for other men out here because it's men out
That
here trying
man,
to do some good, but
that
because
part.
y'all not being transparent and y'all,
Mm-hmm.
doing this, that, and the third to all these women, y'all making it harder on the men who are actually trying to do
Yep.
something, who are actually trying to build, who is actually trying to like do that
No,
and the
the
third.
part.
Yeah,
And
facts.
Let
then
me tell
and
you
then
the part that makes that even worse. So my thing about that is too, like when it comes down to like you can't. Okay, you
I
as
understand what you're saying.
so no, like when it comes down to men, like men
Oh,
are
got you, got you.
deeming men like there are certain men that are you right messing it up for us because they are deeming like these barbaric non-rewarding actions as acceptable You know what I'm saying? Like there's a side of both of the dating ordeal rather, so male and female, that sees a majority of people handling things a certain way and accepting it, and they just say, "Oh, the whole bunch is like that." You know what I'm saying? So it's like it takes the men.
Exactly. That's it.
It takes the men like in our in our conglomerate essentially to get right to a point where we can really break this stigma of how majority of these women view the overall actions and aspects of men. It starts with the men who know that they ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And it also goes back onto this too. Like, it's the men that these women are messing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a pattern in the men that you're attracted to and in the women that you may be attracted to. And ain't nothing new gonna change unless you change something old. You know what I'm talking about? So if you are attracted to the same man who has a certain demeanor, where he talks, where he walks, where he treats or acts towards people, and don't get it wrong, there could be wool pulled over your eyes. There are wolves in sheep's clothing, but at the end of the day, patterns don't lie. Pay attention to the patterns. You don't need a nigga who look good all the time and you a list. That's what it is, a list. Your list ain't gonna always be what it is you think that you gonna need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get rid of that list and stop going for the same men. Try a new flavor.
New flavor
This thing with soda. You don't gotta drink
flavor
is water.
crazy.
It's new
You know what I'm
flavor.
saying? But you can go strawberry soda, root beer, Sprite,
water. Water would be a good choice. But yeah, it's like it's crazy because we could say so much on both sides. It's just we just got to do work so much. We got to do work on both sides because we can say so much as to men, just be better people. But then at that point, you're asking for a perfect world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So many people have different backgrounds, different ways they were raised. So it's like it's impossible to really ask for like everybody to do well. You know what I mean? So we can definitely keep those who are doing wrong accountable because it's like so many people getting exposed. You got if you got weird if you got weird homeboys sticking around, you know what I'm saying? Keep them accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like Baka White, he around, but like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
And Baka got a weird case. Why is he around?
No, for real though. So it's just like if you got people who are doing bad things around you, you know what I mean? Like you part of the problem. Like don't keep people around you. Let's doing this, that, and the third, and you just like you're an accomplice to it. But at the same time, it's just like we as people got to do better choices as well too. Like men on the same side, it's just like you looking for all these baddies and this, that, and the third, and Shawty ain't never even opened a book.
Come
Like
on
you
now.
think she gonna
You know
listen to
what I'm
your feelings?
Can't
You
open
think
a
she
jar.
gonna
Man,
sit
she
down?
need
You think she
need
gonna
to eat her
sit down and
makeup for
actually
real.
talk about something? Like she gonna talk about life? You think she gonna sit down and actually like talk about like you gotta peel back the layers. Like it's about the
shit.
foundation of the person. Like the foundation. I say this all the time, and we gotta take some accountability, man. Sometimes it's us.
Hey,
Sometimes it's us.
yeah.
We can't always put everything
Yeah.
on everybody. It's us. Like
Yeah.
look at your type. Look at what you looking at. It's
Yeah,
us.
man.
So it's like before we
Yeah,
even put the blame on everybody else, ask yourself, am I tripping? Am I do like
Did I
ask
bring
yourself, we don't do
myself
that
here?
enough. We don't check ourselves enough. We don't do that as a community, as a people, as a generation. We don't check ourselves enough. So mental health in the entertainment industry. Yeah, do you feel like mental health is spoken enough in the entertainment industry, in the music industry, in hip hop alone? Do you feel like there are enough resources for people in the entertainment industry to reach out for help? And how do you think that? What ways do you think that we could do better as people in the entertainment industry to highlight and speak on mental health? Because it's a lot of stuff that happens in the public eye, and I don't think people outside of that world kind of understands the things that come with it. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I would have to say it's tricky in the entertainment industry only because yes, I'm not going to say it has not been spoken about and people do not advocate for mental health in the entertainment industry. But if I can just be honest, the same way that sex sells in the industry, so does trauma. So you have people who are not highlighting these things to advocate for it. They're more so highlighting it to exploit it for the
Talk
sake
to
of
him.
monetary gain.
Talk to
So
him.
in this entertainment industry, especially in music, it's not as if it's frowned upon. It's not as if people don't care, because that's not the case. But I think us as consumers and these executives at these high companies and stuff, we are so used to consuming the trauma, not on a relatable sense, but more so off of just more so kind of digesting something that we haven't necessarily always been accustomed to see somebody else's experience. There has been a lot of healthy debates and conversations that have come from exploiting certain trauma of mental health within the entertainment industry, but I feel like it's more so on the exploitive side of things
Yeah.
versus there's
Right.
not too many institutions that are, trying to prevent actors and actresses
Yeah.
from drug abuse, and
Yep.
maybe how a
Suicidal
certain role
attempts.
or a certain situation on a movie set affected them truly. Like they just kind of tell people to get therapy, and that is a solution. But for the most part, the after the entertainment industry is done with you with whatever facet that is, whether it's some professional stuff or some
Yeah.
manipulative shit,
They
they
don't
kind of
care about
just
how
throw
you
you
feel
back out
mentally.
into the world and tell you to
Yeah.
deal with whatever trauma they may have instilled on you. So I
Facts.
think it definitely needs a lot of work. I think that there are other
Facts.
institutions outside of the entertainment industry that realize how mental health is essential to everybody, not just men or women. There's children's mental health, all different kind of stuff. So I think on the outside, yeah, the people realize how it's extremely pivotal and then a heavy priority. But in the entertainment industry, I think
It's
it's safe
not.
to say that they don't give too much of a fuck. Yeah,
Oh God.
you know.
And it should be
Oh
free,
God.
by the way.
Oh God.
Especially
Especially,
with the mental toll that you go through entertaining these people. Like, what?
Come on, man.
man, here's the
Come
thing.
A lot
on,
We're
of
gonna
stuff
be
we make, a lot
making,
of stuff we do is made up. A lot of stuff either made up or
yeah,
it's we pull it from something that we've been through. And I know for music, what I see is like T said, is to exploit it, bro. Prime example, my boy Juice World. Prime example, he made his
oh,
whole career off of
rest in peace.
depression, anxiety, or RP. Depression, anxiety, not knowing how to really communicate your emotions and feelings, and yes, it's bringing awareness to it, and kids and people magnetized or was
Yeah,
yeah.
gravitated towards
Magnetize
him
works, yeah.
they
because
gravitate. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's like, dang, is this someone else that's in a different type of limelight that sees what I'm going through?
Yeah.
But Juice wasn't really talking about how to get through it. You know what I'm saying? He was speaking on his issues
And they
and yes,
knew
how he
that.
dealt with it. You know what I'm
They
saying?
know
But
that.
They knew that.
he wasn't trying to give like positive
Right.
outlets
A way out.
and
A way
a
out.
way out, bro. And even in the
A
filming
way
that's the
out.
industry,
thing.
bro, it's
Yeah.
nothing, bro. There's no outlets at all. At all. We as an actor, we make our bread, bro, off of empowering pain, trauma,
Come
fears,
on.
and we pull that stuff from within us. And yes, there's therapy. You could go talk to somebody, but that's only doing so much, bro. That's Heath Ledger died, bro, from portraying one of the greatest villains we all love to see
Ever.
and watch is the Joker. He died. There should not be a role where you should die. Yes, you gonna go through some, you gonna go through some mental stuff, but it shouldn't get to the point where
Yeah.
you take your life. They could
You know what
have
I'm
helped
saying?
that man. You know what I'm saying? That man
Yeah.
could have
Robin
still been alive
Williams.
today.
You know what I'm
Robin Williams,
saying?
another one.
Robin
Come on,
Williams.
Man,
bro.
rest in
You know what I'm
peace,
saying?
man. Legends.
R.I.P. bro.
So,
There's not like T said, bro. They're exploiting it in sex cells, pain cells, trauma cells, anything bad or negative cells, bro. You try to put
yeah.
anything
Popular.
positive
Yeah.
out there, they nip that in the bud.
Yeah.
And that's no, you said a lot, Lev. You said a lot of facts, bro. Like, and it's the entertainment industry, and it's crazy because for an industry that makes millions and millions of dollars, you would think they would be providing those resources. You would think they would be, you know, paying people like
Come on, man.
fairly to be able to afford those resources.
Yeah.
You know, like writers just went on a strike because, you know, they wasn't getting paid enough, and also they wasn't, you know, like
Come on.
it's writers was getting strike in the film industry, and then on
Mm-hmm.
the songwriting industries and the music industry as well too. Like we're fighting for points. We're fighting for points on the master and the publishing. We're fighting
Literally.
for more than just what we deserve, because we're getting paid like literally not even a penny for per stream. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to royalties and things like that, and it's just people don't understand. And I know John Bellion said this on one of his recent interviews, where he's just like, don't ever call an artist, we could say creative, but an artist in their own form, don't ever call an artist crazy, because like you don't know all this stuff that, especially like in a professional sense, like you don't know all this stuff that it took to get here. You know what I mean? And there's a quote. There's a quote that I say is like, you don't know how much chaos it took to be this calm.
Come on,
You know,
now.
like
Come on now.
you don't know how much chaos it took to be this calm. It's just like, I'm here now because I went through so much, but it's just like, don't ever call an artist crazy, because I know sometimes like we have to give some grace, because it's like we live in such a crazy digital world where we see so much, and the minute we see it, we want to hate on it, we want to joan on it and stuff like that. But there's somebody on the other side of that screen that's reading all those comments. There's somebody on the other side of that screen that's actually dealing with that stuff, and you got to have an immersed type of tough skin. I don't even think we was built to be able to see and hear everybody's opinion simultaneously all at once. Where like nobody was built, like as much as people are given platforms, I still don't think, especially in this day and age, I don't think we were ever meant to see this much at such a little time. Like I feel like it's doing damage to our brains. It's messing with our mental, it's messing with our personality. It's doing so much. So it's just like when it comes to the mental health industry, we got to provide better mental health resources. You know what I'm saying? Therapy, whatever the case is. When it comes to the music industry, when it comes to after going on tour, after doing all this kind of stuff, you're in front of crowds, you're doing this, that, and the third. That's why a lot of people. That's why a lot of people prefer to sit back. That's why I respect people like Kendrick, Cole, things like people, and I respect both sides. People who can disappear and come back to it because they understand it has to be a work-life balance. They know that's work. They know there has to be a balance to where like, I have to leave this at the door. You know what I mean? I want to shut all that off. I just want to live my life, and I just want to make art. And there's people who just like, they're in it every single day. They can't even go to the store. They can't even, you know what I mean? And clearly we're not even on those levels yet, but we've been in certain areas and environments to where we've experienced that, and we work with people who have experienced it, and we see that firsthand. And it sucks, because I remember one of my lowest times in my career. And then I'll tell. Yeah, we could speak on the lowest point in our careers, like mentally, briefly, and then we could pivot. But for me, like the lowest point in my career is when I found out one of the songs I wrote went platinum, and then like everybody was celebrating. I was in LA. I was signed. We was top of the hills in the mansion, all this stuff. People, you know, hey, blah blah blah. I'm getting ready to go to a session with a big artist, and it's just like, I just didn't have the people that I loved around me. And it seems like so small, but it's just like the people that you wanted to be around you, you couldn't even celebrate with. And you're at the most, like you're at the highest point of your career at that moment. You know what I mean? Like, but it's just like the highest point of my career, the highest point in my career is like, was the lowest, because mentally I wasn't right. Me and my girl was fighting at the time. I found out she had cheated at the time. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I found out Kobe had died. Like
a lot was going on.
Rest in peace. So it was like, it was so much going on. I was just like, some stuff just gets so heavy, but people don't understand that. Like, you think like, oh yeah, you're around the cars, you're around the girls, you're around the money, you're around all that stuff. Like, it's the people from the outside think that it's just like, oh yeah, you should be happy. Like, if I was in your position, like, I have nothing to complain about. Like, you have no idea. Like they say, more money, more problems. But you know what I mean? What about y'all? Like, what do you think was like the lowest point that you felt? Not necessarily like the lowest point, like
mentally,
as far as progress wise, but like mentally, what was like the lowest point for you in your career? Like, everything could have been going well, but mentally, it's like,
it was not.
Damn, I'm not.
Bro, when I got my first I got my first movie with Lionsgate, bro, and got to go to rent out of the theater and watch my movie in the theater, bro. Like, you got the autographs and everything going on before. I was late to that. I didn't even get I didn't even get to see everybody before the movie was even put on. As you walk in the theater, people taking pictures, asking questions before it's shown. I got to do that, but mentally, I'm not present enough to know or to realize like I manifested what is going on right now. Right, I'm not present enough to even enjoy the fruit of my labor because I'm worried about an argument I had before, or I'm worried about not having the right attire, or I'm worried about the wrong things. I'm worried about the wrong things. At that time, you know what I'm saying? My grandma just passed away.
Man, rest in peace.
That movie when that movie came out, bro, my granny passed away months before. Had that on my mind. Like it was a lot going on mentally. And yes, I had my girl was there with me, right? But even then, like I didn't have the people I grew up with talking about this stuff every day right there with me. Like Perfect John, we talk about this stuff growing up all the time.
Bro.
I talked about it with my homeboys, Justin and Cam. I talked about it with my cousins. I talked about my mom. My mom, dad, and none of my siblings was there. Like the people I woke up from naps, dreams, and just going out and actually taking the steps of telling a joke on the stage, come back and telling them that story and how it made me feel. Those people weren't there. I'm dealing with things that's taking me out of that moment, and like mentally, by the grace of God, I've just come up out of that. But bro, the past 2-3 years, bro, mentally, I've been dragging booty cheeks on the concrete. Yep. The skin of my booty cheeks is raw, it's not there, and my booty cheeks is numb. I'm getting dragged the last 2-3 years, not being there mentally.
Yeah, bro. What is up with this?
I can't. I don't know. I
Dude
don't
trying to
know.
be serious, and I'm just like,
Yo,
oh my
it was
god,
such
bro!
a real
Like,
story, bro.
I'm
He
just
ended
like-
with that. Oh my god, bro! I
I'm trying
can't
to be
with this
compassionate.
man,
This dude is like, I'm just
Where
trying
did-
to
where did
in
we
my booty
find
cheek.
him,
Like,
bro?
what did we?
Where did we find him, bro? Oh my
Oh
god!
man, bro.
Keeping
Like,
it real,
But
man.
yeah, bro, I feel you on that, man. Like, I feel you. What about Troy? What about you, man?
I'd probably have to say, thinking about it, one of the craziest times for me in my career. Oh my god, I'm about to go public with this. Okay.
Exclusive.
Yeah, it's when I got off the show, the Netflix show, I was career wise, I was in the highlight of my career. Like this was probably some of the highest peaks that I had experienced in
Right.
in my
Facts.
career. And I know it's far more greater stuff ahead, of course, but at this
Facts.
point in time, it was crazy.
You hear me?
I was just doing all the right shows. I was networking and meeting all the right people, but in the midst of that, when it really started to pick up, my ex-girlfriend at the time, even though we was trying to patch it up, she had a baby on me. And that derailed me. Like, and I don't mean just like some subtle had a baby on me, like
Oh my
like
god.
I found out that I wasn't the father. Like, no, I was with her for her last 2 trimesters. Like,
What?
her water broke. I drove her
Oh
to the
my-
hospital. I named the
Oh.
child. I cut the umbilical cord. Doctors
Troy.
been calling me dad and shit. Yes, bro. The whole 9 yards. Like,
Oh, you okay?
and it's something that it's something I'm grateful for. Like, even with her, like I don't talk to her every day. Like we don't talk that often,
Yeah.
but you know, she reaches out. We have a dope relationship still, even though we know we'll never venture into that. But
That's healing.
man, at that point in time, like just thinking about it, like
Oh my
I was
god.
crushed. I was fucking crushed. I didn't want to do anything. My manager was upset at me. I didn't leave my room for a good 60 days, 60 plus days. I was getting everything delivered. You know what I'm saying? Just showering, shitting, eating,
Yeah.
sleeping, watching movies. Like
Yeah.
I was
No,
just,
it's real.
you know what I'm saying?
It's
I was
real.
so out of it because like emotionally, spiritually, I got a fucking gut punch. You know,
Yeah.
just like It just
Yeah.
took the entire wind out of me for a nice little period of time. And looking back on it, I'm glad I gave myself that grace. But in that moment, I viewed it as a low because my personal life and the things that I was dealing with had leaked over so much into my things that I needed to handle in my career that it kind of put me at a bit of a pause. But
Bro,
I'm stronger. I'm stronger now because of it. So
Amen. Amen.
hats
Amen.
off to you, bro. Like,
Amen.
hold on. Hats off to, hold up. There we go. There
My
we
boy.
go. Hold up. Yeah, there we go.
you know what I'm saying, my boy, yeah. We try, man. We try. And like you said earlier, man, it's really about, sometimes you'll go through something and it's really the testimony of it is not really for you. It's for people who are witnessing and watching,
Talk to him.
That's
and
real.
that was definitely one of those moments where I realized that, maybe this is
Yeah.
really, really bigger than me,
That's
It's
crazy,
just-
bro.
That's, man, appreciate you sharing that because, like, it's just, people don't understand how sometimes, like, because outside looking in, sometimes people will ask us, like, or not even ask, but people are thinking, like, dang, what happened? You know what I mean? Like, you was,
Yeah.
like, damn, homie. You know what I mean? You was a, you know what I mean? Like, you
For
was a man, homie. Like, so, no, for real, though, because sometimes internally we know that, but it's just like we going through so much in the moment. And I know, like, me and Troy was talking about it. Like, Rajay, we've talked about it, you know what I mean? Like, because you've done plays, you've acted, you've done movies, you've been in commercials. Troy, you was on Netflix, you're on a tour, you've worked with so and so, you've been in rooms with so many people. And likewise, it's just like, but life still goes on. People don't understand that. Like, people still have feelings, life still happens. Like, even after my deal, like when I chose to terminate my own deal from LA, I moved back to St. Louis. Like you said, bro, I didn't leave my room. Like, I felt like I was, bro. I did
depression.
not, real, bro.
Man.
I didn't
Real
want to.
depression.
I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to respond to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because I just didn't know how to. I didn't know how to process it because it's like you get to a certain point where your dreams are literally like
Right
in
there.
front, not even right in front of you. You're there. Like,
Yeah,
you're literally
like-
in front of. You're in front of the cars that you've dreamt about. You're driving the cars you've dreamt about. You know what I'm saying? You're around
talking to the people,
artists,
like-
you're producers, you're shaking hands with people. You got people following you. You working, and it's just like
dang.
things go south, business goes south, whatever the case is. Then it's like now you got to like, I got to take a step back. You know what I mean? This ain't what it is. Now you back home. You feel like you back at square one, and you just like you don't want to be bothered. Everybody, all your friends, family, like, hey, like, blah, you know what I'm saying? And you just don't, you know what I mean? You dealing with stuff and you don't know how to like get it out. And that's why we say like having people around you that you could talk to, like, about things like this is important, especially men, especially having like a brotherhood or whatever, people who kind of pull you out of the rut, because it's okay to feel stuff. It's not okay to stay there. It's okay to like be like in the rut. It's not okay to stay there because you don't want to be stagnant. You know what I mean? Like that's stagnation. You want to be stagnant, just in a ball, just depressed, feeling all that stuff. You know what I mean? Life does not stop.
Yeah.
So it's just like every day, it's just 1% more. Just as long as I'm putting 1% this day, 1%, it's gonna be 100 at some point. You know what I mean? So that's all it is. So hats off to y'all, man, because our industry is not
Hats
easy.
off to you,
and we
bro.
Still, no, appreciate, bro.
All three, bro. All three.
And we still
Facts.
trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's honestly the beginning for all of us. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Troy, we got some stuff coming up. You got a project coming out. Jay, you got stuff coming up. Commercials, movie deals. You know what I'm saying? We all got
Yeah,
stuff
man.
coming. So we, it's on the way. So, man, this has been such a good episode. We still ain't done.
Man, I
we still
love
got
this
a few things.
episode, dude.
You know what I mean?
We still got so
Hey,
much stuff to talk about. I love this episode, though.
We got
bro.
we got a lot of gems in this one, bro.
Yo,
We
I'm
gonna
trying
be
to
featuring-
tell you, I'm looking at the outline. I'm like, oh my God, we still got so much stuff to talk
That
about.
was just like, bro, that's what I'm saying. But we gonna fly past this. But
yeah, we ain't worried.
a good way to transition would be like kind of like we was talking about when it comes to like the internet and how people were everybody's constantly like commenting and it's affecting your mental, right? So I feel like one thing I don't know if y'all seen the show the movie Ready Player One.
Absolutely.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yes.
I remember
phenomenal.
watching that movie, and I've seen that movie so many times. A great movie. If you haven't seen it, there's a part at the end where pretty much they well, pretty much Ready Player One is a game, and they pretty much go into a game and whatever the case is.
Yeah.
But people get so attached to the game that towards the ending they choose to shut the game off for a day out of the week, right? And
Yeah.
I was thinking, I'm like, obviously, I don't know if this is possible, but I think that the internet should have a day off. Like,
Not
maybe
gonna happen.
it's not gonna. Obviously, it's not gonna happen. But we speaking hypothetically. But real talk.
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
we have gotten so out of touch with reality that I feel like even with the pandemic, you know what I mean? I feel like the pandemic really like allowed people to, sit with themselves. And I feel like we haven't really, with this generation, they just don't know how to do that. So it's just like you shut things off and you just take it, go outside, go do something, no phones for a second. It's like some people, sometimes you don't even know what to do when you don't have your phone. You ever like your phone ever die and you just like, you just sitting there and you're like, I don't
Yep.
well, I don't know what to do.
Yep.
You
Or
waiting
you
for
don't
it
have
to
your
charge.
phone on you. Your phone just in your pocket just vibrating. And your phone
You
not
feel
even
naked, bro. Oh my god, that's how you know you. That's how you know you got a problem when you don't even have your phone in your pocket and you feel it vibrating. Like that's how you know you got a problem. But like, what do y'all think? Like, obviously, this hypothetical, this would never happen. But like, what do y'all think? Like, what would happen? Do you think it would be like a beneficial thing for something like that to take place, or do you think like like it wouldn't do
Man.
anything?
I seen 2 videos on this. One video was just showing the severity of what we deem as important as Americans or just as people in general, bro. Money, constantly chasing money. How these phones are literally brainwashing us and controlling everything we do. How women don't feel comfortable in their own bodies and feel like you gotta modify or Barbiefy or Kenify your body to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? How you could go outside and be in the midst of a nice day, weather's nice, no clouds, sky's blue, right amount of breeze, but all you worried about is your likes and your comments and what's going on your social media. Like there was a time 90s baby, like I say, like the whole 90s and early 2000 babies experienced this the best right before technology took off. But when life was still life, and you know what I'm talking about, how you could go outside all day. You have a video game in the house, but you and your friends outside playing tag, but y'all not playing tag on a regular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More than a balance. It was bro. Like, bro, I just remember, bro. Like I could go outside and be outside all day.
We for real are like the last generation that kind of remembers life before and during. You know, not before and during, like where we've kind of like.
You're right. No, you're right. Before and during.
We kind of like, cause we kind of like grew up with social media and technology and stuff like that. So we kind of like are the last generation to like not be born into it. This generation is born into it. You know what I mean? Like they already in school with phones. They already coming out the room with all this. You know what I'm saying? Like even my little sister, like she already. You know what I mean? I'm seeing stuff in these kids and stuff like that. So it's like we're kind of like the last generation that kind of know like what life is like before all this stuff and with it. So we kind of know how to like balance it a little more. But like you got these kids that are just like, and kind of like what we said earlier when we were saying like learn it's okay to be your age. It's okay to, so much like the internet has bridged the gap when it comes to generations. So now you got kids growing up that are trying to look older, that are trying to be older, that don't know. Like, bro, when I was in high school, I looked like I was in high school. When I was in middle school, I looked like I was in middle school, bro. I still look like I'm in high school. I'm 26.
You find you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, these 14 years old looking like they in college. Like
they about to go to a club, bro. It's just like it's no balance. It's no balance now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like now you got now you, bro, okay. It's like now you got older generations that are trying to be young and you can't tell because a lot of them got work done. It's just like like you 45, but now you look like you 30. You know what I mean? And you outside because you just got a divorce and you outside trying to party with everybody and stuff like that. But it's like I don't know if you 30 or this. It's like stuff is just so blended together and it's just like. There's no balance anymore. There's no balance. Like people looking online, people don't got personalities no more. Like people can't think for themselves.
Everybody damn same, bro.
Everybody's the
baddie
same.
stuff with my girl, bro. We watching baddies, Caribbean, right? I know you shouldn't be watching that as a man, but
Yeah, yeah.
we're
yeah,
watching
I know.
baddies.
Hold on. What the hell you doing watching baddies?
Why are you watching baddies?
We just watch it. We just watch it together. That's just something.
Nah, hold on.
It
I need
is.
to talk to your girl. Why you got that-
He
why you got this nigga
lucky
talking?
he got a girl. He's so
Why you
lucky
got this
he got
nigga
a
watching
girl.
baddies,
Listen,
bro?
it's not faithfully. All right, this is the first season I watched.
No,
I watched
you
episodes.
seen more than 3 episodes.
No, listen. I'm being honest, man. I'm being honest. We just started we started the Caribbean the other day. Now I've watched about 4 or 5 episodes of past.
You
of
in?
Past
Oh,
seasons.
you in?
He locked
Then
in.
I watched
He locked in.
the reunion. Then I watched something else. But just what I was saying,
You
man.
watched a
all these-
reunion? Oh yeah, no.
Wait,
If you-
stop,
a
man,
nigga
wait.
watches a reunion, he locked in, bro. Like,
Okay, I'm kind of locked in. I'm locked in. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm locked into this.
Bro,
back.
come
I'm locked into
on,
Baddest
bro.
Caribbean. But what I'm getting to is there's no personality, bro. Every grown woman on that show acts and speaks and look the exact same. There's on this season, there's probably about 20 women. I ain't count, but there's probably 4 who are all natural. Everybody else got a dang on grasshopper body. You seen the ant's life. You seen how the little grasshopper was built in that movie. How the
Yeah,
ants were built in
man.
that movie. Back half of their body weighing them down. All these women bodies is weighing them down. Look like
my
anchors in
God,
the
bro.
water.
she's
No personalities. No personalities. I'm just saying, man.
hey. Oh my God, bro.
Grasshopper bodies, bro.
Looking like it, bro. Like,
Hey, here's the thing. Do what you do for you, bro. You do what you do for you. It's not. It's like do what you want with your body, but it's just like if you're gonna go under the knife for something that's possibly life changing, do it for you. Don't do it because you see somebody else do it.
Yeah.
Do it for you. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole thing. It's not even judging who did it, who whatever. It's like just do it for you. Like don't look at somebody online and think like, hey, I gotta be
got
like
something
that.
better.
Like go,
I
you
got
know what I'm
something
saying?
better.
Go ahead.
Just love yourself first. You'd be surprised
Hallelujah.
at how much you are not ready to change once you have
on.
accepted yourself.
Facts.
Man, first of all,
Come on.
there are
That's
so
a real
many
thing.
people, there are so many women who are getting on that table and dying.
yeah, bro. And
You so worried and caught up on in being current with the stigma of what the beauty complex is now and how curvy you are and stuff. You ain't even taking the same due diligence to actually love yourself, and you go and your life is over because you want a fatter ass. There's nothing on this planet. There's nothing on this planet that is worth your life, especially an ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you got
Bro.
people around you that love you, and I'm not saying that this was a situation, but the main situation that makes me think of is DC Young Fly and
I knew you was gonna
his
say that.
wife.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Man, it broke my heart. Rest in peace to
Man.
her because they have a unit. They have a unit. This is a beautiful fucking family. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they have kids and everything. And then not only that, your husband loved you regardless.
Loved you.
You got kids to
Regardless.
show. You got the kids to show for it.
Regardless.
So it's like there's that percentage of her in that situation of wherever like she got motivated to get the change. It was because she did not she loved herself. I would not
I'm sure
doubt
she
it.
did. Yeah, of course.
I'm sure she loved herself. But
Yeah.
there was a part of her that she just wasn't all the way
Just wanted
100%
more.
accepting at. Just wanted more. And sometimes you got more than enough.
You're more than enough.
Man,
I think
what?
that's the main
Like,
that's the main takeaway. Like if you're feeling like you're not enough, you're more than enough. Trust me. Like
right.
more than enough. It's like your value, your worth is not determined by people. It's not determined by what you wear. It's not determined by how much is in your account. You know what I'm saying? Your value, everything is determined based by you. It's based by God when He created you. You know what I mean? Your mama, as soon as she had you, you know what I mean? The minute that you have life, if you have breath in your lungs, you have worth. You know? Like
Yeah,
there's
man.
nobody that could take that away from you.
No,
Nobody. Nobody. If you out here living, you grinding, you getting it, you working, you trying, you doing something with your life, you have worth. It's too many people on this planet for you to let these people online tell you what your worth is. These people, you just turn it off. These people aren't happy with their own lives.
Come on
so
now.
that's why they got to sit here and project it onto you. And now you internalizing it when it ain't got nothing to do with you. It's all got something to do with them. That's all it is. It's all them. It's not you. So you have worth. Stop worrying about what everybody else got going on and what they doing, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Let's just,
That's a word.
We just gotta do better. And I feel like we gotta hear more of this because we hearing too much. Like you go to anybody's comments and it's just hate. You go to shade room comments, it's just hate. Like it's like you ain't got nothing better to do today. It's just like I get like negativity is just popular and it thrives, but it's like, come on, we gotta like it's man like stress is literally killing. It's literally killing our community. And it's like instead of trying to fix it, you choose to put more fire under it. It's like we got to do better, man. We got to do better.
But it's got to be another way.
It's got to be another way, and there is another way.
It's got to be another way.
It's a 4-letter word. It's a 4-letter word. We all know what it is.
Come on,
love.
It's love. And you know what else?
Love, man.
You know what love is? And you know the real truth of love. God is love. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
So it's like to find love. That's why I feel like find God for real.
You find love.
He always there for real.
Fellas, when is it okay for men to cry?
Ooh, yeah, we didn't answer that.
When watching The Notebook.
You stupid. I ain't never seen that.
Did you?
No, I'm kidding.
Ain't no way.
I never cried watching The Notebook. I swear to- I've seen the movie. I didn't cry though. I've seen the movie.
I can't lie though. It got me a little bit. I was like, damn, I want this though. This is kind of fire.
I didn't watch that.
It was one movie. It was probably two movies 3 movies I could think of right now, and I'll tell you which movies they were where I didn't cry, but like you felt it, like the heart, like it started pulling on your heartstrings. You know what I'm saying? Where you got you know what I'm saying? You in the theater, you just. It was one John Q. I didn't see that in the theaters, but John Q.
Yeah.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
Denzel. Yeah, that was a
I cried.
bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
Fuck.
what do we talk? What do we talk? John Q, masterful. John Q. Actually, I'll add for it. And then John Q. Pursuit of Happiness.
Hey, I cried at that. I knew you was gonna say that. The pursuit was pursuit, and the tears coming. I swear to God.
He was on soul.
When he was walking and lifting his hands, and he finally got that job.
Yes, I swear to God to say
Oh my God.
Bro. Or when he was or another scene where he was in the bathroom and he was trying to close it and somebody was knocking on the door.
Oh my God. He was trying to keep Jaden asleep.
Oh my God, bro. I was like,
I said, Mama, put
son.
Man,
I had to make sure like, I can never be in that position and have a child ever.
Bro. He was grinding, bro.
Oh my God.
He was grinding. I'm talking about every day you waking up, walking your son to daycare, and you wearing the same suit, briefcase. I'm gonna get a job.
Man,
come
when
on.
I tell
What?
you, the person's
my
actual
throat choking
story,
up right
like,
now.
I was so happy for him, bro. I had never been so happy for a person that I'd never met in my life. In a movie, of course, like Will was portraying an actual. It's based on a true story, of course. Will was portraying an actual person. So,
and bro was in the movie at the end.
Yeah, which was fire. Which was fire as fuck. I love that little egg, that little Easter egg that they dropped in there. That shit was perfect.
Wait,
but
he was?
The dude, like, I forget. He was at the 49ers game, at the football game.
No. When Will was walking, when he was walking past that big ass monumental strip, that big ass street that go down the big ass hill, he walked past, and at the end, the real dude walked by him with a suited up briefcase, and he looked at Will. Yeah, it was him.
Why am I just
fire?
Walk right by him.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm today years old.
Nope.
Yeah, that was
8 years old.
When I read that, I was like, it was him, bro. It was
crazy man.
Crazy,
and then last other movie would be The Fault in Our Stars. Sad as hell. It was like I think they both. I think one of them had one of them had cancer. It was like
with that the shorty who played Juno.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
One of them had cancer. They fell in love. Then the other one had cancer. Then I was just like, oh my God.
No, I know a movie you're talking about. It's not the shorty who played Juno, but the dude who played in Baby Driver. That's who.
Yep, that's him. Yep. The Fault in Our Stars.
I ain't even seen that.
Sad, bro.
It's sad, bro.
I mean, it's a good movie, but it's just like if you trying to, it's just. Man, that'll put you on your ass. That'll put you on your ass. And then last one would be
Nah,
like
man.
Fast and Furious 7 with the Paul Walker scene.
Come
at the
on.
end, when, they-
Hey,
when you
the whole
started hearing,
movie.
when you started seeing
was
see
five.
when See You Again.
No, it's
No,
not.
it
Five
was
was seven.
five.
Five.
That was
seven.
seven.
Five.
It was
Five-
seven.
five-
Five
five
was
was
when they
when
drove
it was
the
in
cars
Rio.
through the buildings.
It was,
Yeah.
it was in Rio where they had that safe
okay,
dragging
okay.
through
Touch
the
it, touch
yeah,
it, touch
they was
it.
dragging
Yeah,
that
yeah,
safe
yeah.
through the whole city. Yeah, that
Oh
was
yeah,
five.
yeah, that's five. That's five. That's five. Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't he?
Yep,
Didn't he
that's fine.
pass
Six
on
when they
that
jumped the
one?
buildings.
No,
No.
he
7.
7. It was 7.
Yeah, 7.
7. Yeah.
They made
Okay.
3 more after that.
All
I thought they was
right,
gonna
Trust
be
me,
done. after
I'm a fanatic.
Come on
I've
now.
seen these
Alright.
movies multiple. I'm telling you.
I got them
Five
all.
was one of my
Forgot about
favorites.
that
Got
But
them
yeah,
all.
like I
one.
think.
Okay, let me see.
Go ahead. Yeah.
My movies though, favorite movies for men that I've cried on.
Once we feel you
I got some-
cried on, yeah.
Okay, I got some weird ones. All right.
Oh boy.
Set it off. Set it off when
What?
Queen
No.
Latifah died.
Set it
Yeah,
off.
bruh. Set it off. Yeah. Set
Hold
it
up.
off. When
What
Queen
scene was you crying
when
in?
Queen Latifah, nigga, when Queen Latifah lit that cigarette and drove in the
okay.
cockpit, bro, I was shook.
Okay.
I was like, bruh, I was done, bro. Let me see.
See, this is why niggas can't open up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not laughing at you crying. It's just
Nah,
the movie.
bro.
Troy, it's the movie, bro. What? Set it off.
Bruh, you know, look. Let me tell you what it was. It was at day after day.
Okay.
There's the music
They put
behind
the
it.
music
That's
on
what
the-
it
Against
is.
the
yeah.
wind.
It's the
Oh
music.
my,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I tell you, bro,
Okay.
like just the
Some of
whole
these
scene
soundtracks-
together, I was dumbfounded at how she died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of the
Hopped out the
soundtracks
car
make
with the
the
Uzi.
scene a little worse.
This nigga said,
I think it was this. It was this part. Look, it was this part where she got the shriveling up like this. And she
Oh
died
yeah.
like that.
Yeah. That was.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it, bro. That's traumatizing
Bro.
to watch. All right,
Wow. Oh my
that
gosh.
shit got me.
Bro.
Pursuit of Happiness, of course, that definitely got me.
Yeah.
What's the name of it? The Life of Pi. The Life
I
of
ain't never
Pi.
seen that.
I
ain't never
Oh
seen
my
that.
goodness.
Yep.
Oh, there was a
Yep.
certain.
Never
It was
seen
a
that,
certain
G.
part in the movie. So basically, I'm a spoiler alert. Here you go. The movie been out for 10 years. It's about it's about a guy that is on a cruise. Well, not a cruise. He's on a boat with his
Yeah,
family,
he's on a boat.
transporting from India to America, I think, or something like that. And the cruise ship sinks out at sea, and he is the only person to survive the ship crashing, and he survives with a fucking full adult Bengal tiger. So basically, the story is like essentially about him losing his family, you know what I'm saying, and surviving out at sea on a fucking lifeboat with a full Bengal tiger. So the lessons in the movie are fucking
That's probably what made
stupendously
you. That's what
great.
made you cry. Yeah. That's
I
what made
mean,
you cry. for sure.
oh my god! But like, there's
Oh
a
my
certain
God.
part where he best friended the tiger, pretty much. Like, you know what I'm saying? And there's a certain part in the movie where like, he's basically narrating the whole story of him like being out at sea.
Is this nigga on
and
an island? Is he stuck on an island?
he goes to an island that he's on, and the crazy part about that island, the island is like, it's a carnivorous island. So it was in the middle of nowhere, and it pretty much consumed everything that stayed on the island.
Nigga, I think I seen that.
Man, the
movie,
movie
bro.
was so fucking fire,
Yeah.
bro.
I think I
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
that movie, bro.
First
Have
of
you
all,
seen-
visually, holy shit. It is
Yeah.
like eye candy. I mean,
Boy, yeah.
certain scenes pop.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh,
The
so
colors are very
Why
vibrant.
was-
I think I know the movie you talk about.
Why
Life
are
of Pi was
movies that
insane.
came out like 10 years ago shot way better? You know what I'm saying? Like, it
They
just.
doing all this weirdo animation
This
and
is-
AI stuff.
And
in
it
this
was not. I
movie,
can't
bro.
lie. They used a lot of CGI in
No, I know.
in
Yeah,
Life of Pi.
but even like the CGI from back then to now, like I was watching Transformers. Like Transformers is one of my favorite movies in the series of all
Shot
time.
very well.
I watched Transformers for the first time with Shia
Which one?
LaBeouf
Which
and
one?
85. The first one.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm restarting like the whole marathon movie.
The series,
But
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
the series. I watched the first one. I'm like, this look
Shot
crazy.
very well. Yeah, shot very well.
And I'm like, the stuff that I'm seeing now, I'm just like, this stuff ain't really like.
This ain't it.
I think I
you could
know what it is.
You could tell.
I think
you
I
know
know
what
what it is. I think
What?
at that point in time when they were first introduced to CGI, they were more so trying to utilize it in the most natural sense possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They wanted it to blend in so well with our reality. So a lot of the things that we're seeing, it appears so natural in its essence.
That makes sense.
Now we so fucking advanced in everything that we're doing.
We
It's like they're making their own worlds. Yeah,
they are.
their own
Yeah.
worlds.
What Avatar's
It's like we've done everything with this globe and every continent on it. Now we gotta create our own shit. That's essentially kind of
I think
what
it's
that,
been.
you know?
I think it was more of like a balance between, like you said, life and CGI. I think now it's just like all CGI. Like I heard with the Avengers Endgame,
exactly.
their suits at the end, that was all CGI. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's not even like special effects and CGI, because a lot of times like they try to combine the two.
Yeah.
But now it's just
Look
like
real.
to save costs, it's just like they do everything in post. And I saw a guy who's talking about this on Twitter who does visual effects and special effects, and he was saying like back then they had a lot more time to do stuff, and especially with now it's just like they're trying to get movies out so quick,
Pump the
and they're
things
trying
out,
to do,
bro.
and they're trying to do so. They're trying to have so many revisions at a short amount of time. It's just like we can only do so much. Back then, it's like we had a year,
all the time in the world,
two,
bro.
and some change to really work on one film. It's like, but now you got me working on 3 movies in 3 years. It's like
This is ridiculous.
yeah, it's a lot of work.
Ridiculous.
But
Man.
yeah, I know we was talking about. I don't know if you still wanted to touch on the when it's okay for men to cry, because we already on the movies topic, but.
I mean,
nah, I think we definitely need to still spin the block on that.
yeah, spin that block real quick.
men's
but-
health
Okay,
month.
spinning the block.
We'll make it quick. We'll make it quick.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Everybody
when
get
is-
1 point. Everybody get 1 point.
When
Yeah.
is it okay for men to cry?
Yep.
It is always okay for men to cry. Okay. I need every man that hears this to know, let it out, gang. The strongest
Yeah, let it
people
out.
know how to transfer
out, man.
tears and their
I
pain
agree.
into
I agree.
tears.
And
Oh my
Anytime.
God, bro. All right, here we go. Y'all heard me? Y'all hear me? All right, yeah, here we go.
yeah.
Yep.
So it is safe. It is safe for men to cry literally whenever, like whenever you feel. Do not bottle it in. Like actually transfer your pain into tears and let it out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I
You feel
can
so good
understand
afterwards.
like I can understand like with you being, you know, a man and really wanting to own and embrace your masculinity, that this will prevent you from being as sensitive and vulnerable everywhere. You probably wouldn't do it in the middle of a Target when your car declined like a woman would, but that's okay.
Shut up, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just keeping it
it's a time-
real.
Stupid.
I'm
It's a
just
time and
keeping
place.
it real. You
It's
see
a
what
time
I'm
and
saying?
place.
And it's okay that us as men, we've allowed it to be okay for women to express themselves literally whenever. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. But like,
Yeah.
I need men to know, as much as you are already willing to not be as vulnerable and as sensitive everywhere, still deal with that. If you upset, if you dealing, if you in a crazy day and you dealing with that day, and you go to Target and your debit card decline, and you want to cry, you might not cry right then and there. But
Go in
cry.
that
Get to
car,
that car,
let
though.
it out.
It's okay.
Go in that
That
car, let it
car,
out.
He gonna cry.
Let that
He gonna
out.
cry in the car. You know what I'm saying?
You let that
But it's
out.
okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. You know
Put your
what I'm
Jennifer
saying? You
Hudson
need to
on
let that
and
out.
let it out. Yeah.
Jennifer
You know what I'm
Hudson.
saying? Yeah, he
You
know what he's talking
You
about.
don't cry to Jennifer Hudson? Yeah, no.
I
You
mean,
know
I
what
love
he's talking
Jennifer
about.
Hudson, but you crying to Jennifer Hudson?
Yes, man. I'm crying to
Yeah.
Jennifer. I don't care.
Oh my bad. It's a lot of these younger guys, a lot of these younger kids, not
They
kids.
don't
but a
know,
lot of-
man. They don't know about
these,
Jennifer.
these younger people, they be crying to ride wave. That's what it is. It's just
They depressed.
yeah. It's okay to cry. I think
All the time, man.
I think we all can agree that it's okay for men to cry. It's okay
Nah,
for
that's
us
a
to express ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Regardless of
human
what
at the end of
people
the day.
say. And
Men ain't
it's
Superman.
unfortunate. It's unfortunate because like when men cry in the public eye, we do turn into memes. We do turn into like for example, the Michael Jordan meme. That's been a long going meme for a minute. You know what I mean? Anytime you see a man crying, it usually turns into a meme. I get that's a culture, but you know, don't let that stop you from like expressing yourself, and don't let that stop you from like actually crying. Because like sometimes you just be so fed up, but you just like like you just gotta let it out. But after that, it's
Let
like
it out.
like we said before, it's okay to cry, but just don't stay there. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
okay to have emotions, just don't let your emotions have you. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all
That's
it is,
facts,
man.
though. That's facts. I agree. There's really nothing else to add to that, but because ain't no other answer. Ain't no other answer.
Facts.
We're human. We're human, man.
Facts,
We're not
facts,
Superman.
facts.
We're no superhero. We have emotions and feelings. If you bottle that up, you'll be bipolar. So just let it out. Cry. You know, man. Get
Facts.
a pillow,
Cry.
a blanket, a hoodie, a woman's shoulder. You know what I'm saying? You know,
That man
find
said cry.
something and just let it out.
Just cry. So back to the movies. We got some new movies coming out.
Very
That I wanted
controversial.
to highlight that Bad Boys 4 coming out. It looked good.
I don't know.
Some people had the premiere coming out. Some people was at the
yeah.
premiere. They saw the premiere.
Come out in a few
I saw
days.
some of the BTS,
Yep.
the behind the scenes stuff. It looked really cool. So shout out to Will Smith, who's still going crazy, still doing it. Martin Lawrence.
You know,
Like-
Will Smith is the highest. Not only he is the only actor to have, I think it was like 10 to 15 movies beat like the box office scores, bro. Every
Oh, yeah, I know
every
what
movie
you're
he
talking
got.
I think like the
Man,
first
come on.
seven movies back to back that like sold over $100 million.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of crazy. Yeah, so that looks dope. Definitely want to go see that. We will definitely see that.
I didn't
We will
I
be
didn't even
back
see
to
the
y'all.
last one. I didn't
The
even see the
third one,
last
yeah.
one.
I think it's out on like Prime or
Yeah, you go. It's
some-
good. It's good,
streaming
bro.
somewhere. It's good.
It's a
It's
cool
good.
little story behind it.
It's good.
cool.
I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I would have said it was. Yeah, it's good. Gladiator 2 is coming up. I just peeped.
Okay.
I don't know why, but because the first one is like a classic. You know, it's just like Maximus.
Yeah.
You know, like that's like a great movie. I don't know why we need like a Gladiator 2, but hopefully I don't mess it up. Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out.
I ain't
I don't know
even
if y'all seen
I
the
didn't see
first
the
one.
first one.
Nope.
I did see the first one. The first one was cool. It was cool.
Sure did.
Cool.
Actually, no, I'm lying. I did see the first one. I'm lying. I did see it. Because Sub Zero and
see it.
Scorpio fight was
Yeah, Sub-Zero.
was
Yep.
lit.
At the end. Yeah,
It was
fire.
hard.
I
I
gotta
think
check
you
that
can
out.
watch it on HBO, I believe,
Yeah.
or Max is what they call it now.
Yo, shout out to Max, bro. That's my dog.
Right. Moana 2 coming out. That's exciting.
Yeah.
My little sister had me watching Moana. Like,
Yeah,
Bruh,
that's one of my
I can't
favorite
even-
Disneys.
can't tell you how many times I've seen
I need
Moana.
to
My
watch
little
it.
sister had me watching
know
every
who
day.
you are.
Man,
What?
But that was a
You
great
had
movie.
me like, man, you right. I do know who I am. Absolutely
Real.
right.
I hope they bring
Like,
back
what?
the Rock for that guy. I forgot his name, but
Yeah, bro. They're about to make that into a live action movie. Yes, they bring The Rock back.
So we got Deadpool and Wolverine.
I can't wait, boy. And they come out that video
Yeah, I
game.
can't
I'm about
wait.
to not that boy.
I
What?
can't wait.
All right,
That's
and
gonna
I'm
be
getting
fire.
toys.
Wait.
Yep.
Deadpool and
I
Wolverine.
can't wait.
I'm getting a Deadpool
I
mask and
can't
Wolverine
wait.
gloves.
Can't wait for real. I feel like it's certain movies you gotta see in theaters. You know what I mean? Like we haven't
Yeah.
had a lot of movies come out that were that required us to really go see it in theaters. But I feel like a couple
gotta
of
see
these,
that.
like we definitely gotta go see this in theaters
You
for
got
sure. Captain America: Brave New World comes out next year.
Black Captain America. Gonna be a black man.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yep.
that's
Anthony
the
Mackie,
okay.
is that his name?
Fire.
Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
Fire.
fire. He's a great
Fire.
actor.
Okay.
Avengers
I can't
out
wait. Last
in
one made me cry.
2026.
Yep. They can't
So
make
I
me
don't
cry.
know.
Endgame
I
did.
haven't Endgame was great. And boy, man, Endgame was great. Like when it was at the end and Captain America was about to fight Thanos and his army by himself, and the next you know that little portal opened in the end, and he like, Cap, on your left. He turned around. I was like, oh my God. Bro.
Yes,
The whole theater stood up. Whole theater stood up.
I swear to God.
I almost shed a tear myself too. I was like, oh man, we for the win. We for the win, bro.
It's like watching a game, nigga. I swear to God.
I'm telling you, you see everybody. You see Black Panther. You see
Man.
Iron Man, and then you see Pepper Potts in a damn Iron Man suit. You see everybody.
Bro, I'm like,
oh,
whoa. Then you see the
got
Spider Woman
Bucky.
come out. I said, bro, what is going on?
bro, you got Bucky, you got Wanda, you got
Bro,
Vision.
what is
You got
going
everybody.
on?
I was just like, oh,
Vision
my God,
came back.
bro.
I said, oh, Vision is about to tear some. I'm like,
Bro.
bro.
But the funny thing is, I was kind of mad, not mad, but what Wanda was doing, how she almost crushed him at the end. I'm like, so you could have done that the whole time?
Yeah, they definitely could have grabbed that nigga up a long time ago.
You could have done that the whole time?
a long
Like-
time ago. But she had to get to him though. She had to get to him. She couldn't get to him.
I
Right
know,
away.
but
You know what I mean?
she was doing that the whole time. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was dope. It was dope. It was dope.
But then
So,
they
I
took
read-
out, they killed Iron Man. That's when I cried. I want you to understand. When Iron Man heart was on that little casket, floating on that water,
boy.
and it said, it
Even
proves
Tony
Iron
Stark
Man has a heart.
has a heart.
I cried.
And no, that's not even the saddest part. It was a daughter. The daughter, bro. Daughter had me. Like,
Man,
oh, man,
oh, you talking about his daughter?
Yeah, Tony's daughter, bro.
Man,
Like,
nigga, I said-
oh man.
He brought the baby out. What the hell?
And then I forgot the bodyguard's name, but
You talking about
the director, he directed.
he,
yeah.
that's
his name in the movie,
Oh
though.
my god! Oh no, it's wait, hold on, it's coming to me. It's coming because Spider-Man calls him
Happy.
Happy. I knew it was Happy Feet. Happy is his name. God, dang it!
Happy. Yeah. The daughter. My bad, y'all.
Bro,
We had
y'all
to
way
get this
too
right.
hype over this movie, bro. Come
No,
on,
bro,
man.
you don't understand, bro. You don't
Yeah,
understand.
you
Like,
not
when
seen it, Troy?
when you a Marvel head, bro.
Exactly.
Nope.
You haven't seen it, Troy?
Hold on. You haven't seen it?
Nah. I ain't
Oh.
seen it.
Whoa.
You know why?
Whoa.
No,
Nah,
hold
bro,
on,
don't
hold
stop
on,
talking,
hold
bro.
on, hold
No,
on,
nigga.
hold on,
You
hold
cried
on,
and set it
hold
off,
on.
nigga. No.
Whoa. Hey, not too much. Hey, not too much. Not
Hey.
too much. I'll set it off.
You can't.
All right.
He got a point. You can't say nothing if you cried and
Hold
said
on.
no.
Nah.
Man, bro, I'm so mad at you,
Hold on,
Troy.
this
You
my
ain't seen
fault.
not one adventure, nigga.
Hold on. This my hold on.
Okay, go ahead. Explain
Hold
yourself.
on. All right, I'm ready. Y'all ready?
Yeah, bro.
The reason I was going in chronological order, I knew I had seen like the first like 8, 9 movies, some crazy shit,
Okay.
right? Going crazy. And then Marvel, what's his name? What's the OG name?
Stanley.
Stanley, right?
Yeah,
Passed.
Stanley.
He died.
Yeah, he did.
Right?
He did. He
Stanley,
did.
right? He
Rest in
died.
peace. Yeah. Right,
And Marvel
right.
and Marvel said we dropping once a week, and they just kept dropping movies like over and over and over again. I'm like, bro, give me a second to catch up. I couldn't catch up.
This nigga said a
can't
week.
keep up.
Every week. Wait a minute.
Every
Troy.
week, bro, is a new
That
Marvel
nigga
movie,
crazy.
bro. Also,
It
bro,
was not every week. It was
bro,
not
it was,
every week.
bro.
It was not every week.
Bro, it was like a movie this month. 3 weeks after the movie dropped, they drop a show on Netflix. It's a Marvel
I'm not
show.
gonna let you have
It's
it.
a-
I'm not gonna let you have it.
All right, whatever. Don't worry
I'm not
about it.
gonna
Don't worry
let you
about it.
I get.
I ain't seen him. I'm
I-
gonna watch him though.
I get the Disney Plus, like the extra shows. I get the series because that can get a little conflicting because like it's like okay, but
But
the
the main
movies.
ish, Iron
The
Man,
movies.
Captain America, boom, Avengers 1.
You mean to
Boom,
tell
boom,
me you have
boom.
never seen? Hold up, you mean to tell me you never seen Endgame?
No, John, look at him.
Bro,
He turned his face
Nah,
off.
bro.
I had to. I had to. Endgame, bro. We gonna
Bro,
have to. Yeah,
we just
Yeah,
paused
gotta
the
get
whole
you together.
list because of Endgame. You
I've been
gotta.
good. I've been
Disney-
making
okay,
music, bro.
Disney Plus has them in chronological order. I'm gonna need you to take care of that this
Literally.
summer, man.
Phase
That's what I
1, Phase
was
2,
doing.
Phase 3.
That's what I was
Just
doing.
skip the
and
skip the
in
shows.
the midst of me
Skip the
doing
shows.
that, Marvel was like,
them shows.
we dropping like Drake in 2016. It's every day. You are going to hear us. I was like, Marvel.
Okay,
slow
I'm gonna give
the
them that because
fuck
they was dropping them little them shows.
Like
They was
those
dropping
shows,
them
yeah,
things
yeah.
back to back to back to back.
Like
I even got
like,
mad.
bro,
Moonlight,
Yeah.
like Moonlight and the Loki and the I get
Yeah,
that.
they
And
was
the-
dropping
and
crazy
the
with
Wanda
that.
and the Vision. Skip
But
the
the
shows.
main
go
movies,
back
though?
to them. Watch the movies.
It was spacing between each movie.
Yeah.
When like
You might miss
Spider-Man, then they had like another movie in between, like a Thor or something. Then Spider-Man 2 came out. They had movies in between. Now the shows,
You
Troy. Don't
You
watch.
might miss a little something, but it's not enough for you to like
Yeah, yeah,
really.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Each movie pick up after the last
yeah.
movie. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like the first Hulk ties into the first Iron Man.
yeah, you got to, yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm trying, just slow down. That's my whole thing.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
Slow the fuck down, bro.
Alright.
And that'll take my interest all the way out, nigga. I'm right.
I
I'm on
feel you.
time. I'm
feel
right
you.
here. Like I'm with the rest of the pack. Niggas talk
got
about this shit on
confused, y'all.
Twitter.
He got
Yo,
confused.
niggas
that's
talk
all.
about it on Twitter. I'm like, oh my god, man, I can't keep up with the times, bro.
Hey, this
These
nigga.
Nah, I
niggas
feel you.
moving
We
too
gon-
quick for me.
We gonna get you together, man.
Yeah,
We gonna get you
can't,
together.
man.
Don't worry.
But with that being
Alright,
said,
so yeah,
Oh,
Avengers,
boy.
Toy Story 5 is
Why?
coming out in 2026.
Hold on.
Why?
Insert the motherfucking Joe Budden shit. Why?
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 Toy Story 5.
They died in
Why?
4 or 5,
Why?
didn't they?
Bro, I didn't even
No,
see
they
4 or
didn't.
5.
They didn't
I
die.
didn't even see 4.
They didn't die.
Bro,
Nah,
I
they
still
ain't
haven't
die.
even seen 4.
That little nigga grew up, ain't he? Andy's
Yeah.
old as hell.
Andy
on,
got
bro.
kids now.
But Andy about to die.
That's probably
got kids?
That's probably what
Yes,
Five
nigga.
about. I'm pretty sure. Andy
Yes.
probably handing these down to his kids. It's a
Yeah,
whole
me
different
too.
demon.
Oh, come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
And then
Something.
y'all gotta, and then Fast. So we just talking about Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious 10.
I don't know
Part
why they
2.
making another. Well, I know why they making a
Insert-
part 2.
Insert
Why?
Joe Budden. Why?
But did y'all see 10 though? Y'all seen 10 though, right?
I seen 10, so I'm
seen
like,
how it
okay,
ended,
that's
right?
that's I knew there was gonna be more, but I was just like,
Ain't seen 10.
Part
Nope.
2.
Ain't even seen
But
no.
but you got to
I
the
get
point
that,
where you
though.
at Fast 10, and that's an amazing
Nah.
franchise.
Nah.
It is.
you
They
can't
should have
keep it
stopped
real.
at 7. 8 was like, all right, cool. I see what you
I'ma
did
keep it real.
to tie it up for the 7. But they
They
should
should
have
have ended it
finished
at
at 8.
7, bro. When
I just wanna
Paul
keep it
Walker
real with
died,
y'all.
bro, rest in
Yeah.
peace. Y'all should have ended it, bro.
Fact.
I just want. That's a fact. That was a
That would
very
have been the best.
healthy.
That's would have been the best.
That's a
trilogy
very
ever.
healthy spot for y'all,
Y'all
to
shoulda
just
ended
sit
it.
the fuck down somewhere. They should have just
Y'all had-
sat down somewhere.
'Cause everybody, I was hurt.
Bro,
I
y'all
was
had
hurt.
Here's my
everybody in
whole
the
beef.
theater tearing up and all this stuff just to have what 8 more movies
Yeah.
coming. Like, what we doing, bro?
Like seriously.
Here's my whole beef. Here's my whole beef about the Fast series. You ready for this?
Makes me mad.
Oh boy.
When was the last movie you seen a full race?
Oh shit. That's right.
What number was
No,
it?
no. Hold on.
What was
I
it?
think they raced-
Tokyo Drift? Was it after
No,
Tokyo
no.
Drift?
It was 5, nigga.
No. They raced in
Bro.
7. They raced. No. They also raced in 6 and 7. I think it wasn't like a street
Oh, I
race,
ain't-
but yeah, it was racing.
Wait, what you mean it wasn't a street race? What kind of race was it?
I think it was like racing.
No,
like,
it had
hold
to
on,
be
they was
because
racing. They was racing.
At the beginning of one of
They
those
was
movies, this nigga's in Toretto's racing some nigga in some Barbados place. He's racing some nigga at the beginning. Is that 10? That's 10, ain't it?
All I know, they've been-
You sure? When
The
he
beginning, I know what
saved
you're talking about.
his, he saved his cousin's car or some shit.
I know what you're talking about. That was 8. I think it was 8.
8. You
Yeah,
sure?
8.
You sure that
'Cause
wasn't
he-
9?
Nah, nigga, I don't even know anymore, bro. It's too much.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just
Because
wrap it up. Wrap
I
it
remember-
the fuck up. Like,
was
I don't even know anymore. Like I know which one you're talking about, but
You
I
know what I'm
don't know
talking about?
which movie that is. Yes, he's racing in the beginning and he races for the other dude's car and he lets him keep
Yeah.
the car. I remember what you're talking about. I just don't know which one it is, bro.
I think
damn shame.
because that's when that white lady ended up saying, "I got your baby. Now you
I
can
think
come
that's-
get her. I'm gonna kill all your peoples." Was that 9 or 10?
I think that's 9.
I think that's 9.
Nigga,
That's because 10.
No,
because
9
10
has 9 has John Cena in it.
but no, nigga, his baby was taken in that one. I don't.
No,
fuck
his baby.
I don't.
His,
know,
no,
man.
his baby was taken in 6 because that's when he met the cop. He met the cop in 5, and the cop that he had a baby with that was captured.
No,
was
not
in
that woman. I'm talking about the white lady who was
Nigga, I
acting.
don't know.
The white lady acting like she's some super villain, got a spaceship and shit. She like, yeah, nigga, I got your kid. If you don't kill your team, I'm gonna kill your baby.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. They gotta stop. I gotta stop.
please
Gotta
stop.
wrap it up. All right.
Stop.
Let's see. We can. All right. So we're gonna start wrapping things up. We're gonna start speeding past things. All right. So new music.
Oh yeah, let's get into this. Yeah.
So the music. So music topics. So
What?
So Drake deletes his songs on Instagram from the rap
Beat
battle.
down.
How do y'all feel about that?
Oh, he just he threw a
The
towel in.
boogeyman is at it again.
Yeah, he threw a towel in. He ain't rapping against that nigga no more.
Hey, don't rap against Kendrick ever, nigga. That's what Drake mean from
Yeah.
here on
Bro.
out.
Drake know not to go up against no
my
more real
God.
hip hop artists.
Bro.
Oh my
Bro.
goodness, bro. Why, bro? You know what I remember though? Out of all of this, out of the whole beef ordeal, I remember how fucking excited Drake was in the beginning. How drop.
He
Oh,
was,
he
Tell
wasn't
the
he?
niggas to drop.
He
Tell the
was
niggas to
popping.
drop over and over again. Yo, he was in a bad. He was trolling. He was online every day, like, yo, use me as a they got nothing to drop button. And then Kendrick did not let off the gas.
Yep.
And he said, "Bet you want me to drop? I'm about to drop these bangers on your head, boy."
Hey,
I'm about to drop nukes. I'm
I
about to
don't
drop
think-
nuclear bombs.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in my life, bro. And then
Ever.
not only that, so he deletes his songs, and we hear like the Sexy Red release, right? You know what I'm saying?
She not even
And
sexy.
then after
Yeah.
that, he releases the Wagwan Delilah record, right?
I'm so cheesed. Hold on.
Yeah, so he released Wagwan Delilah with some artists. I mean, I didn't think it was real. I honestly, even me and Troy's group chat, they even said it was AI. I think our friend Tone even said, yeah, it's probably AI. It wasn't. So the Plain White Tees reacted to this, right? And this was their reaction.
It's no fucking like it's very obvious. But it's cool. Whatever.
He being nice.
Hey,
He's
bro.
so nice.
He was being
So the
so
fact
nice, bro.
that the fact that he thought that it was AI and it wasn't Drake, it said everything. It just
That nigga was trying to look for
Bro.
agreement in the room.
he was just like he was just shrugging his
Hey,
shoulders. I
man.
mean, okay.
All I
like,
want to say is, bro, why did he say, I'm so cheesed?
bro, what is? Man, I feel like
Yeah.
this is like I think Troy said this. This is like the example of what like MGK and what Eminem did to MGK, bro. Like he had to
Yeah.
switch genres.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like he had to switch genres, and I rock with MGK. You know what I mean? MGK can rap his ass off. It's just like I'm not saying that's what Eminem did to make him switch genres. It just so happens that after the rap beef, he switched genres. So yeah, I don't know, bro. It's just that was interesting. That was not on my bingo card for 2024. I can tell you that.
For real.
Yeah, so Roddy Ricch dropping a new album. You know what I'm saying? He's been kind of quiet lately. I knew he dropped a record. I haven't heard. I heard it actually. It was pretty cool. Let's see, The Game dropping an album. 42 Doug, Thames and J. Cole dropping a song. That should be fire. Denzel Curry dropping a crazy album. Thames dropping an album, of course. Bia and Jid
I can't wait for
drops.
that.
Larry June,
Thames?
of course, always dropping. Cash Cobain feeding the streets. You know what I mean? So, Ski Master, Slump God. There's people in Eminem dropped recently too. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
he was
I ain't
going
like it.
crazy.
I ain't like it.
I'm not a big Eminem fan, to be
Oh.
honest with you, bro.
Oh,
I ain't like it.
I'm really not.
I ain't
Okay.
like it.
that was cool.
I feel like he's like Eminem's ability is so fire, like in who he is as making music, and I feel like he's doing this to like one of the greatest highlighted times of his career, which is Slim Shady. You know, making Slim Shady-esque kind of records and things of that nature.
Yeah,
It's
facts.
like, dude, you're Eminem. Like, just make music. Show us what the fuck you can create right now in this time. Like,
Yeah,
we've heard Slim
I think
Shady.
he's done all that.
You're not gonna top the Slim Shady shit that you did. You're not.
Yeah, you're not. He not.
You're not. You're
Yeah,
not.
I think he's done all that. So I think he's just gonna. I think this is like him on his way out. You feel me? So I think he's kind of
Yeah.
I think he's kind of like circling back to his whole career, especially with that video that I saw. He was kind of like doing the nostalgic like Slim Shady and all those like early things that helped him pop in his career. I liked it. I liked how it was different hip hop than what we're used to, just because like we're always so used to hearing like trap drums, 808s, things like that, blase blase. So it was cool to like really hear him hop on as like something different, you know.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
so moving on, Kendrick Lamar concert. He
Lil
about to
Durk.
pop up in LA on Juneteenth.
I will be
Yeah, man.
attending.
I heard about that. Heard about that.
Yeah, so Troyman, you let us
bro.
know because I know
Get some
on
footage, nigga.
Juneteenth
Something.
Man, I'm
gonna
having
be
so much
live.
footage,
And
bro.
he said, I think it's called what Kent.
The
I
pop
think
out.
it's like the pop out with Ken and friends or whatever it's called. Yeah, so he about to pop out with some people too. So and it's LA. Who know gonna pop up? So that should be dope. Same people who are promoting the concert were the same people that did the Amazon Stream Prime when he was doing his tour. So hopefully it's recorded.
Lil Durk checked
see
himself
what's
into
fire.
rehab for codeine and Xanax.
Yeah, Xanax.
Oh yeah,
It's about
I
time.
know
Lil
Lil Durk
Durk,
was off the ish like that.
Yeah, Lil Durk checked
Yeah, it's
himself
about
in,
time.
but it was cool. It's cool because he was talking about it. Like he came out, he was talking about it. He said that he
God
wants
bless
to, be more of an example. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
his time, he was being depressed. He was on the codeine and the Xanax, which is cool because like that's not cool, but it's cool that he came out and said that he was.
Yeah.
It was cool that he came out and said that he checked himself in and he wanted to get help because everybody else trying to make it seem like it's cool, and you got all these people like depressed. They're pouring up. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get on whatever the case is, especially a lot of these rappers and a lot of these kids listening to him that they think it's cool. So
Facts.
and Dirk has
That's
a lot of
facts.
influence. He got a lot of young fans. So
He do.
the fact that he did that is dope. For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Same thing with Tiller. Tiller, he mentioned that he was I think it was on the Breakfast Club recently. He was mentioning that he was depressed, like listening to or recording from 2015 to 2020, like just straight depressed, like wasn't making no music, not doing anything like that. So
Bryson Tiller,
Well,
man,
last
he's made some
segment.
dope music. I wish he could have dropped a little more.
Don't.
his album, bro, the last album crazy. He got some
I
joints on
actually
there.
enjoyed it.
Don't.
I actually enjoyed it.
Nah, the last joint, he got some joints on there. Like
Well,
Chow,
because
he
of-
got a lot
Because
of
of
joints.
Tiller, bro, I got all those damn dad cap hats for fucking
Oh,
year
the
straight.
dad
You know what I'm
hats?
talking about?
Yeah.
And welcome to our first annual.
First
Welcome to
annual
our
is great.
first segment of Breaking Guy Code, man. This is our
The
first segment
BGC.
of Breaking Guy Code. You know what I'm saying? BGC. All right. So the first question is, what's one thing? Huh? Oh, my bad. First question is.
It's a live audience. You feel me?
What's one thing women can do to make men feel more appreciated in a relationship? I'm gonna say buy us shit. Well, these relationships, especially in this generation, have been so transactional. Y'all have proven to us that y'all more than y'all want us, y'all want our damn money. Okay, so it's cool.
Yeah.
That's fire. We already willing to provide that. What my dog Wavy say? If that's my pussy, these your pockets. It's simple. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that.
We
though.
can
I
work
don't know
with
about that.
that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah,
We can meet in the middle.
You tripping?
We can meet in the middle.
So we can meet in the middle.
I mean, you get a percentage. I ain't gonna say
You
you
tripping.
can get all of my deep in my pockets, but you can put the tip of your fingers in my pockets. You know what I'm saying? But you going deep
Man,
in my
what?
pockets. It's too deep. I don't be able to grab my whole wad of cash. You know what I'm talking about? You could probably grab a
So
loose
I'm
dollar.
gonna say what makes men, or at least what makes me feel more appreciated, like in a relationship. I already know the gender roles and things that I already have to abide by just to make women in this generation happy. I'm not even about to challenge that. Ain't nobody about to make you take out the trash and no shit like that. That's crazy work. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, cool. We can still rock with that, but I feel like, in this generation, it's been so gimme.
Yeah,
What
it
have you
has.
done for me lately? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And in actuality, a lot of women that have the "what have you done for me lately" attitude with their men in their relationship don't do shit for the man.
Mm-mm.
I'm weak as hell.
Mm-mm. Don't do nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing. Like
Really don't do
that's
nothing.
my whole thing.
That thing,
So
that
I'm
thing
like,
get nice and give a coochie every time in it is cool.
I like hats and t-shirts and
Yeah.
shit too. Like,
Yeah, put that off of me.
why?
Get it off.
First of all, why you get the $500, $1,000 spend every time you want something once every week, 2 weeks, and you won't even buy a nigga a fucking ketchup packet?
Come on, man. Come on, man. And you try to give me something on a
Ketchup
special day
packet
when I
is
get
crazy.
every night. Come on now.
I mean,
Here's the thing, though.
I can't
ketchup
relate.
packets are free.
I used to though. I can't relate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for the fellas who can't
Yeah.
relate to that, I think something that might get them to feel appreciated would be like acknowledgement. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's a big one.
Just acknowledge, like acknowledge the small shit. Like acknowledge what somebody's doing. Just acknowledge, like, you know what I mean? It's like pay attention to the things people aren't saying. You
Yeah.
know, you know what I'm saying? Like pay attention to the
that's
things
true.
I'm not saying.
That's
Like,
true.
I think that's what some guys might rock with. So
like that, though.
next one. Jay, you can answer this one. What are things that men talk about with their friends that they might not discuss with their partner?
It's a lot. It's a lot. We talk about our friends, but we don't talk about with our woman. About how other women
Like-
look.
I'm
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was just joking. This is a joke, guys. Ladies, I'm just joking.
He is
Little
not
jokey joke.
joking. He dead ass serious.
I'm dead
Nice,
serious.
nice.
But ladies, when your man is not around you and they out with their dogs, they doing locker room talk. But one
We
thing,
talking shit.
you hear me? The lockers are dirty.
Do be talking shit though.
The lockers are dirty,
Yeah.
Troy.
What?
Okay.
Talking about like what? Davy Jones? Like Davy Jones?
Davy Jones locker? Yeah, for
Davy
sure.
Jones?
Man. But
Hey.
I say one thing that men talk about with their friends that we don't talk about with a woman is really how we really feel about something or the emotion we may be feeling. Because most of the time, I'm gonna say most of the time, because you do have women out there who are good listeners and validate what you got going on. But most women will not really hear how you feel about something. You know what I'm saying? Or the emotions you may feel off of her action of her doing something or not being appreciative or showing appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Troy just said that, like, no, John, you said that, like, be more I ain't gonna say be more grateful, because that just sounds kind of crazy, but appreciate the things that I do and sacrifice for our relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to go out here and work all these hours. You know, I'll go work to make sure we're good and gravy. You know what I'm saying? But you see me actually putting in extra overtime to actually take you out on a date or get you this, that, and the third, or show a kind gesture and make something, you know, create something for you. A lot of things that we do as men silently go, you know what I'm saying? They go unseen, and
Yeah.
women just walk over or look over like it's not appreciative. Like, dang, I just sacrificed my weekend so that we as a family can go on this trip. You know what I'm saying?
Cancel the studio.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I took a step back. I took a step back from a promotion or whatever case may be, so we're able to go do blah blah boom boom boom. Like, I'm sacrificing time. Oh, I'm sacrificing things like we're doing on my own too. I can make my own endeavors come true. But I'm putting that on the back burner for you and our family.
Yeah.
And I think sacrificing, it goes unseen. The things that men sacrifice go unseen. The things that women sacrifice, I feel like that's brought more towards the limelight.
Yeah, it's just talked about more. I don't think men don't really have like too many outlets to really like talk about it. So, you know, I think that's why it's important. But yeah, what about you, Troy? Like, what do you think? What are things?
What are things
talk
men
about?
talk about? I would have to say, off the top of my head, I would say the main thing that men talk about with their friends that they might not talk about with women is their actual interests. I think, yeah, you know, a lot of the times women will instill in a man that she don't like doing what he do. But the man has to somewhat appreciate, you know, the man has to somewhat appreciate doing what the woman does, like all
Every
the
time.
time. So it's like, that kind of puts the man in a position of, look, you don't even really care about what a dude hobbies is. You know what I'm saying? What I like, what I don't like, what I enjoy doing. You kind of just allow me to, cool, enjoy that, but it's not gonna be the same as being able to talk to you
Get it out,
about
come
my
on.
interests.
Yeah.
You know. So, did y'all hear me?
No, it's real though.
That's real, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you. Yeah,
That's
that's
real.
real.
My girl, me and my girl was talking about the other day, doing things that she like more. I'm like, dang, you don't say nothing.
Yeah, like
I mean, it's
Never do
it's
stuff I
important
like to do.
because some people might not like verbally say stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
they
some
do,
women
yeah.
might just do stuff just because, like, oh yeah, well, you like to do it. It's like, yeah, well, let's do what you like to do too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So some women might not like be open about that, but I think it's like both people should. It's like you said, it's a balance. You guys should both be doing with each other, like, and speak on it too, because sometimes people can't really like. Sometimes we don't know what y'all thinking. Y'all don't know what we thinking. You know what I mean? So
Communication.
that's all it is. It's real though. It's real. What else? What? I mean, yeah,
What
like you
else?
said, like just our interests, like sports talk. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes sometimes I already know it's like a certain like. It's not like a social battery, but it's almost like a certain capacity like women can take of like sports talk of like
yeah.
just like whatever talk it is. So sometimes it's like you can only say so much. So like that's why it's like when you want to like start talk, because for example, we talking about the finals. Say we talking about like basketball, whatever. We probably talk about it for hours, or we talking about the Kendrick stuff. We could probably talk about it for hours. But it's like some women have a certain capacity. Like I know, like I can't talk my
15
girl
minutes.
ear off with just like music and just like you know what I mean. Like
Nah.
sometimes you just gotta gauge it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it just depends because I mean nobody wants to hear like 2 hours of just sports talk though. So, but that's just an example. You know, like
No, for
everybody
real.
has different like. Somebody might be into cars and you're just like a
a good
mechanic
one.
and be like, hey, this wrench and this, and then you're like, yeah,
This exhaust here makes your car go
Yeah,
60
yeah,
miles
yeah.
per PI.
yeah.
What the hell's
But
a
it's
PI?
like you know, I feel like it's a case on both sides though, because I feel
Yeah.
like you know, men guys we got it's like barbershop talk. You know,
I
what
was just
mean?
gonna
Women
say
have
that.
like their things they talk about too as well. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but you should definitely be open with your partner about certain things too. See what they like, don't like. You feel me?
Oh my goodness. That's back so.
Yeah, man.
This is a good one,
But
John.
yeah, I think
This is a good one right here.
you want to do that last one or
Do that last
yeah,
one. I
we
think
can do that
everybody
last
touch
one.
on the one
Yeah,
time.
hell
I know.
yeah.
I know.
What?
Can men have female friends?
Yes.
Can
Can
men
you?
have female friends?
Yes.
Can you?
Yes, we can. Like what? Why the
Yeah,
fuck we
of
can't?
course.
Why we
Of
can't?
course.
Is
You
your
gotta think-
insecurities that loud to a point where I can't be around? Certain girls really be insecure. They get to tripping
That's
when you
what it
talk to
is.
your cousin for too long.
Like, come on, bro. Like, what? This is my
Like, it's
cousin.
my
I mean-
cousin. I grew up with her, bro. Like, what is you on right now?
It's because you knew them before. That's why. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Then it's
Right,
past
yeah, but
projections
like
that they've gone through with other people that they project onto you. Like, no, I don't feel comfortable with you being friends with Sally because my ex, you know, him and Kiki used to, you know, be friends, but he used to rub on her booty
with somebody named
certain
Sally.
times. Like, yeah, like what? Yeah, like, I'm just saying, man. Like, I'm not gonna rub on Sally booty. You know, me and Sally just talk.
Like,
We just kick it.
bro.
We hang
Like,
out.
we
We hoop.
chilling, bro.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
No, you can't even say that. You can't even say that.
No,
you can't just you can't just kick it.
No, you
You
can't.
chilling.
What's
It's like what's
What
the
you
purpose?
mean? You just chilling.
What's the purpose of just kicking it? What's the purpose? Yeah.
Why you can't just kick
can't
it
do
with me? Why you can't just kick it with me? I was just with you.
you can't
Like,
just do that.
yo.
Yeah, listen.
Yo, no, let me tell you, yo. I had this one crazy ex-girlfriend, bro. It was my birthday, and she bought me some cupcakes on my way to work. I worked at Lids. Right? I worked at Lids. So it's only me and my older manager, this older lady, right? Older white lady. Not attracted to her at all. Was never trying to hit, none of that, right? She bought me 12
boy.
cupcakes. She bought me 12 cupcakes. Right?
The fuck?
So she bought them. Happy birthday, babe. Thank you, honey. Oh, these are so fire. My favorite is vanilla type shit. Lit.
Oh,
Love you.
man.
Right? I'm driving. I'm about to take her to the house before I go to work. I say, and I just say it out loud, right? I say, I'm gonna get my boss one. Let me see if she want one. Nigga. First of all, she in the passenger seat, right? She looking at her phone. She go and gives me this death stare on the side of my face to a point, right? To a point where I'm driving. I'm not even looking at her, bro. I'm driving. I can feel the heat on the side of my face, like radiating, bro.
Oh yeah, you already know.
I'm like, and I look over there, and she's got this look like, I will fucking kill you right now, right? So I was like, of course, and I hate this conversation. So I'm like, what? And what she say, y'all? What y'all think she said?
What she say? You ain't about to give that old B word.
No, she said this. And women, be accountable. Be accountable now.
What she say?
She said, nothing.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey, and what did I say? What did I say as a man? I said, are you sure?
Yeah. Are you sure?
You doubled down. You doubled down on the
Double down. You said
no.
nothing.
I'm good. Everything cool. We cool, right?
Bet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Everything cool.
Turn the music back up. And then I'm jamming, right? Nigga,
Right. Are you vibing, bro? You having a good time? Yeah.
I dropped her off, right? I get to her house. I have never felt a door slam so hard
Oh my
in
God.
my fucking life. I mean,
She
like
slammed the car.
she slammed the car door when she
like
got
that?
out. When she got out
no,
the car,
you can't do
yeah,
that.
she was like,
You say you can't do
boom, right?
No, you can't do that.
Look, right?
You can't do that.
She slammed it so hard, bro. It shook the car for like 3 seconds. Like I was just like,
The chassis was ringing.
yo, I was like, bro. So look, I get all the way into work. I asked my boss, I'm like, yo, it's my birthday. You want a cupcake? I got a dozen of them. Of course, I'm not gonna eat them all. You want one?
Mm-hmm.
She says, no, I'm watching my calories, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then, not even 20 minutes later, I get a text message from the girl that said nothing in the car. Y'all remember that girl I was telling y'all about? Yeah. She said, I just think it's funny how you want to
whenever they started like that. Yep.
Oh my God.
I think it's
Bruh,
funny how it works.
She argued with me. Look, she argued with me the entire shift. And just to circle it back around and bring it back to mental health, she argued with me the entire shift of working. I was being as diplomatic as I possibly could. She did not give a fuck. It was just she wanted to be pissed at the action or the thought, rather, of me even having the room to think about offering anybody else one of my dozen cupcakes. Right? That's what she's pointing at. She's more so mad at me, the niceness of me that I just can't help but to admit she's got a problem with it. And it argued me down the entire shift to a point where I'm closing lids, bro. Shit brought me to tears. Like I'm holding tears the entire shift. I closed the store. I just start bawling, crying, right? So now I'm so turned off by the cupcakes. I don't even eat one. Right?
Bro.
I'm driving home. It's still a dozen cupcakes. It's still a dozen cupcakes in the passenger seat. Now I'm mad, right? I got done crying on the left. I'm mad. I'm looking at the road. Then I'm looking at the cupcakes. Look. Then I'm looking at the road. Then I'm looking at the cupcakes. Right? So I walk in the house on fire. I mean, pissed, right? So I had a roommate, my bro Vetter, right? It's one of my bros. I used to roommate with him in Georgia. He noticed me walk through the door, and he like, damn, bro, you good? What's going on? And he walks in the room behind me, and I'm like, just to show you how women could drive you the fuck crazy.
Bro,
I say,
make you pull your hair out.
He said, bro, what's wrong, bro? I said, cupcakes, Justin? Fucking cupcakes, Justin? Right? So he looked at me, right, with the most confused face, and I'm looking at him, and then he looked at the cupcakes that I placed on my desk, right? And I looked at him for the final time. I looked at him on the desk, and all the anger just came from my toes, bro, all the way over my body. And I pulled my arm like this, and I smashed every fucking cupcake. Just Hadouken, like right, each one. It's icing on the ceiling. It's icing on the pillowcase. I was pissed, right? This how I knew I was crazy. Either I was crazy or this bitch was driving me crazy, right? This how I knew. After I smashed every cupcake, it's cakes and shit all over the room. It's hella icing and shit on my hand. I just
Get off.
licked the whole.
Nah, stop it. Stop it. Bro, come on.
It's good though.
Come on, bro.
Yo,
Come on, man.
yo, I had to enjoy
Come on,
some of
bro.
it. You
Hey, the cupcakes was
argued
good,
me
wasn't it?
down. You
Come on,
argued
bro.
me down all day. I didn't even get to enjoy my shit at work. It's my birthday.
Bro,
It's
the
my
Bro.
birthday.
He said, it's my birthday. Bro, you gotta
What
like,
the fuck?
people gotta read. It's like, it's a time and place, man. And it's just like,
I would have kicked
it's
that
a
B
time
word
and,
in her head.
it's a
bro.
time and place, bro. Like, I get you, bro. I get you because it's like,
Man.
I think every man has like, had a story like that.
I got a lot
And
of
it's
those.
just like the fact that we all have a story like that. It's just like something got to be said. Something got to be done. You know what I mean? It's just-
We got to do something about this.
bro, I remember the day that I was like, I remember the day I was working with Summer, right? Summer Walker.
Yeah.
I remember the day that I knew I was going in the studio with her. At the time, I was dating somebody, and I was letting her know, like, yo, but like, you know what I'm saying? This is like when I just got signed, right?
Yeah.
I just got signed. I'm Las Vegas. We're working on the project. So I'm telling her, I'm like, yo, like, we in the studio for hours. If I don't hit you, if I don't let you know, blah blah blah. I'll let you know when I get back to the hotel.
Facts.
Let her know when I get back to the hotel. Blah blah blah. I'll knock out whatever the case is. I get to the studio. I'm on the way there. She texting, like, blowing my phone up, just going off, like just blowing up. Actually, before that, I'm skipping. Before that, similar to what Troy said, I was like, "Yo, are you good? Like, what's wrong?" You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, "Nah, I'm cool." She was just being all short.
Checking on
You
it.
like,
Yeah.
she was just being real short. You know,
What's
like,
over with, John?
I'm like, "You good?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
What's over with,
Okay.
John?
I was like, "All right, well, I'm about to go to the studio. Have a good day." She's like, "K." So when she said K,
She's
I was
over
like,
with,
"K."
John.
All right.
All right, bro.
It's over with, brother.
So, nigga, I step because the studio was in a casino. It's kind of cool. You go to the casino and there's like this other section of the casino, and then the studio's back there. So we get in the casino. As we're walking through the casino, she's like, I see the little bubble pop up after she said K. I'm like, okay. So I'm walking in. I'm letting her know, like, yo, like, Summer's gonna be here. We probably working on a project, whatever. I don't even know if I'm working on the project. I was just there. Like,
Yeah.
the fact that I'm just there, I'm paying attention.
You hear me?
Nobody texts me. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I'm in the studio with
God.
an artist. I'm signed.
I'm studying.
The
What you
phone is
talking about?
off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. I don't want nothing to hinder what's going on,
Man.
bro. As soon as I'm walking in, but she texts me. Actually, ... Like, bro, it's like a novel.
It's
I'm like,
It's like you waiting until I need to focus. It's like
bro.
you
And I was
waiting
just like,
until I need to focus on something else.
I'm like, I'm getting ready to go into the session of my life, and you
You wanna
choosing
hit me with
now
and you want
to
to
just like
violence.
to drop a novel of just like, and it was so minuscule. I don't even remember what it was. Obviously, it was like years ago. But I was just like, you choose now. So
Yeah,
I'm just like,
tripping.
I'm not responding. Obviously, so I'm like, no, I'm not blocking it. I didn't even read it. I just saw
delete.
I just saw 1,000 words. I'm just like, not even
Delete.
gonna read it.
Out of here.
So
not reading that shit.
hour later. So you just gonna ignore me? You think you just gonna do this, that, and the third? Oh, so Summer more important than me? I'm just like,
Right now she is.
I'm like, oh my god!
Right now
bro,
she
I'm
is.
just like, right now, like, bro, like, you want to choose now?
Right now,
right
summer's very
now.
important.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just, obviously I kept ignoring because I'm just gonna block it off. So I didn't really answer until I got
Yeah.
back to the hotel, and I was just like, you know, I said my piece. I'm like, bro, like, I just got something. Like, I'm in the studio. One of the, like, at that point, I didn't know how big things was gonna be, but that was a big situation. I was just like, I'm in the studio with a big artist. It could life-changing experience, life-changing situation, and you got the nerve to just you know what I'm saying?
cool.
Like,
Send me an essay.
I'm like, bro,
okay.
like, so I was just like, I was in the studio for 12, bro. We was literally in the studio for like 12 hours, like no BS, just like
Oh yeah.
locked in. 12 hours for like 3-4 days throughout the whole week, locked in. So I'm just like, bro, I am tired. I just got to my hotel. It's
Facts.
6 a.m. in the morning. I gotta
Facts.
take, like, bro, I remember I didn't even take a nap before I left the studio and went to the airport. I literally left the studio, went to the hotel, checked out, went to the airport. I'm like, I'm literally running on fumes right now. I'm going through TSA and you over here just blowing stuff up. It's just like,
man.
come on, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm
So
trying to go home.
it's situations like that. Obviously,
trying
it's
to
like
go
hell is go. Niggas don't go through that anymore. But it's like, come on, man. Ladies don't be doing that. It's a time and place. You know what I mean? Like, get your shit off when you're at home. You know what I mean? Like, especially with you, Troy, on your birthday with the cupcakes. Like, come on.
It's the
It's the reason.
cupcake for
It's the
me.
reason why.
You know,
It's the
you
reason
get-
why I'm single, bro. It's a real,
Hey,
it's a real
come on,
strong
bro.
reason why I'm single, bro.
Come on, like read the room, bro.
Man,
Like,
come
I
on.
can't deal with it.
I wish baby girl would do something like that. You hear me?
Hey,
I wish she
you,
would
bro.
do something like that.
Imagine you about to have like the role of your career, bro.
Man,
the
I'm
role
telling
of your
you.
career.
John, I'm
you about to
telling
go
you.
on set and she just
I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell my
Come on, man,
take my phone, create an AI message, and send it to her, and let her
I'm
know
giving- hey,
how I'm
I'm
feeling.
giving this shit to my
AI
manager.
message.
My manager for sure.
Send
For
her
real,
as
that's
an
what
AI
you gotta
message
do,
to her,
though.
Go to sleep,
Nah,
take a
for
nap,
real, man.
and just wake up rejuvenated.
That's hilarious, man. But yeah, man, it's been a great season. I almost said season.
This nigga
It's
said
been a
season.
great episode 2 that just shows how long this fucking episode has been. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the listeners, man. This has been episode 2 on Concrete Gardens. You feel me?
It's
Make
the
sure you
garden.
tune in.
It's
Tune
the
in.
garden.
Tune into Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Prime, Amazon Podcast, Apple Podcasts, and everything else. YouTube, subscribe, follow us everywhere. Anybody
Yeah,
else
man, we
got
love
no
y'all. Nah, man, we said our
Till
piece.
next time. Yeah.
Mental health is important, but more importantly, because we cater to women, men's mental health is essential. So, ladies,
Yeah.
It's
ask
essential.
yourself what you can do to help the men in your life, brother, dad, nephews. How could you make it better? And you'd be surprised at how you can apply those same things to the love of your life. So,
Amen.
Yep,
you go.
Men's Mental Health
Amen.
Month. So make sure you do something special this month. We'll be talking about it for the rest of the month. Troy, I need to hear you watch a Marvel movie before the next episode, bro.
I got
gotta
enough
win.
homework, bro.
You have a
swear,
week,
bro.
Enough homework.
Bro.
You have a week.
Because
2
I'm
hours set
disappointed
aside.
that you never seen.
Just-
Disappointed you never seen Endgame, man.
Just 2 hours. Set that aside.
All right.
Alright,
I'll catch
bro.
up. I'm gonna catch up.
2.5
I'ma catch up.
hours. Set that aside. Set
Alright.
that aside. I got a week.
Okay,
got you.
I'll catch up. I'm gonna catch up.
Well, you know, I got my green on. Finna get something to eat. Finna watch the finals. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna watch the
It's
Celtics.
final
Whoop that
time. Oh my
behind.
god! I think I'm gonna watch the
feel
finals
me?
on the beach. I think
Everybody
I'm gonna watch the
talking
finals
about
on the beach.
Nas, man. We gonna see. We gonna see.
Man, it's cool.
Take no
I'm
fun to
gonna
get
go to
that
the
ready.
pool.
You feel me?
Yep. Go to the
What time
pool,
the
watch
game start?
I
Here
don't
in
know
a
what time.
second.
Probably
No.
8.
No,
Probably 8 my time. Hold on. What time?
I think
What
it's
time
like
is it?
6:40. Like, I think it's like
It starts at
So,
7.
Yeah,
It starts at
it's
7
late.
o'clock my time. It starts at 7 my
So
time.
6 my time. Yeah, 6
It
my
starts
time.
8:30. So pretty much 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, we got time. So
Yeah, I'm about to, yeah.
great pod, man. Let's chill out, do all that cool stuff, and yeah, good
It
work.
starts
Good
in
work.
an hour,
Good work.
fellas. It
Subscribe.
starts in an hour.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Love.
Subscribe.
Till next
Subscribe.
episode.
happiness.
Love.
Till next time. Peace.
We out this hole.